This podcast is supported by FX's English teacher. Last year's critically acclaimed series returns to follow Evan, Gwen, and Marky as they vie for their students' divided attention. See why Cosmopolitan called its premiere season a masterclass of comedy, while Glamour raved it's the year's funniest and most heartwarming new comedy series. FX's English teacher returns September 25th on FX. All episodes streaming on Hulu.
What up, y'all? It's Joe Budden, here to talk about Prize Picks. Prize Picks is the best place to win real money while watching football. You can get up to 100 times your money.
Prize Picks will give you $50 instantly when you play your first $5 lineup. You don't even need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. Just download the Prize Picks app and use code SPOTIFY. That's code SPOTIFY on Prize Picks to get $50 instantly when you play a $5 lineup. Prize Picks. Run your game. Must be present in certain states. Visit prizepicks.com for restrictions and details.
If fool me, we can't get fooled again.
In Dallas, Texas, 3 shots were fired at President Kennedy's motorcade in downtown Dallas.
December 7th, 1941, a date which will live in infamy.
You don't know what you're talking about, do you?
Because people have got to know whether or not their president's a crook. Well, I'm not a crook. I've earned everything I've got.
If you don't like what we tell you to believe in, we'll kill you.
All right, kids. Listen. Don't listen to this podcast.
Don't listen to this.
If you're not of age.
What's of age?
18.
So 16?
18. We're a bunch of dudes, and we're going to say some really bad words.
Okay, everybody, welcome back to the Conspiracy Podcast.
Here we
go.
Let's go, man. How's everybody doing?
You're doing good.
I'm Eric.
I'm Sean. What's up?
This is Jorge.
So we're done with UFOs. Let's go. Get out of here.
I just want to say, I've been annoyed at Eric for quite some time with his great 4. 4 times in the history of mankind.
Yeah, well,
they've literally
it checks out.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, well,
it
makes sense.
The math is not mathing.
I mean, he's like, aliens have been here the same amount of times I've been to In-N-Out Burger. Like 4. Fucking 4 times total in the history of mankind.
It's not checking out.
Yeah, like seriously, it's not, the math isn't mathing. That's what he said.
Well, I'm excited to move on.
Me too.
I'm excited.
I'm actually not. I can talk
do
about
more?
that shit all the time. We've been talking about it for years.
I know. Me and Jorge will have a sidebar later.
Yeah, that's right.
We might circle back.
Oh, we probably will.
Yeah,
100%.
You know, I mean,
Little
maybe
update.
something. Yeah, maybe
Like
something
an
comes
anniversary
out.
episode.
Yeah, no, we did it
little
with
mini for the
Yeah, we
Patrons.
did it with JFK. Like we circled a little bit.
Yeah,
and,
that's right.
Maybe we'll have a new one.
Maybe.
This episode is about John D. Rockefeller.
It's gonna be a good one.
Oh my God, there's
And,
so much shit.
Yeah,
so
there's
much.
a lot that I didn't know. And then
I didn't know either. Yeah.
Gets uncovered doing our research and shit.
Yeah, and a big shout out to Krista. We're not going to say last names.
Krista.
But Krista actually messaged us and said, hey, you need to do Rockefeller.
And this one
Yeah.
is because of your message.
And not only that, but Krista sent us some things to research, some books to listen to, some videos and different things. So
This is a community effort.
Yeah,
so
so
the community is helping on this.
yeah, so she really, you know, pushed that forward. And so I appreciate that. And so Krista, thank you so much. And this episode's for you.
Yeah, and you know, it's a quick little shout out to just all of our Patreon members. Like you guys are the core.
Yeah.
You guys are the real lifeblood of this organization here. So we appreciate you guys.
I gotta give a special shout out to
fellow what's it?
My fellow
Eagle
Scout, Wild Moon Child. At least that's what he goes by in our Patreon.
Wild Moon Child actually might be the only real Eagle Scout here because he brought receipts.
I know
he brought the receipts.
Respect.
He had his whole thing. He's like
the
on the board.
certification.
He's on the board.
When I saw that shit, he's like, here's the the screenshot. I was like, God damn it, I gotta find my shit
Dude,
now.
he's hella-
I've been working on it now.
That motherfucker's got a login and password. He's hella legit.
He's
Like
legit,
funny
legit.
trivia, that's his real name.
Wild Moonchild.
Middle name Moon.
Middle name Moon. First name Wild.
Actually, I don't even know if it's the guy.
It's true.
Oh no, wait. Can Eagle Scouts be girls?
It's
you
Boy
can
Scouts, boy. It's a Boy Scout.
Nowadays,
Oh, I
different.
don't mean
Nowadays,
to be
different.
disrespectful, but
No, I
dude.
mean back in the day.
can
no,
there be
it
a
was-
Girl Scouts?
now
Eagle?
there can.
Now
Yeah.
there can be girl Boy
what do they
Scouts.
call 'em?
But back when this
Scout.
motherfucker was an Eagle,
Fucking Eagle Scout. What do you want?
I know, but
like a Hawk Scout.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wild Moonchild. You're a real one, brother.
I know.
Because I was totally expecting when he wrote that on Patreon, I was like, prove it, motherfucker. And 4 seconds later, I was like, shit. He's super legit. Okay.
Oh, it's a brotherhood.
Oh, I bet it is, dude.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, is it?
Yeah, with my brother from another mother. Fucking
I
Moonchild.
mean, like, look, Jorge has come to my house. I got a quinceañera happening.
Let's talk about Rockefellers now. So, what's your initial perception of the Rockefellers?
I mean, there's a lot there.
I'll let you go first.
Yeah, there's a lot there that's been, passed around, and especially us conspiracy theory guys of like conspiracy theorists. Just how it relates to New World Order. I mean, we're gonna get into a whole bunch of these details, right? But just the whole New World Order control banking systems.
Five families.
Five families, one of those. Yeah.
I mean, what I've always, since I was probably in my early teens, was that he is part of the cabal to create a new world order.
Okay.
Like he's been, this is long-term end game planning, multiple generations, indoctrination.
Right, he
of
and
like,
his family.
of really creating this, because it's not something you can logically do in one lifetime. It's not.
No.
Despite how much money you have, how much influence you have, you can't do it. It is a long-term game.
It's a long game.
It is a long game.
Yeah. Well, if you don't know who the Rockefellers are, and
Then you're not on Earth. Like you clearly have no idea what's happening.
And we're going to start with John D. Right?
Yeah.
John D's the guy.
He's the original. He's the patriarch.
He's the guy. Yeah. And just to start you off, John D is considered, now it's debatable, he's considered the richest American that's ever lived.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Because they try to factor for inflation, and they also try
But
to
there's
factor
also other things
Did they
involved.
know all of his assets?
Yes, that's right. So he was worth $1.2 billion.
And that was in
when was that
the
again?
20s?
In the 20s.
Yeah, in the 20s. Yeah.
So the inflation is about 20 times since the 20s.
Yeah.
So
Right.
now there are people who have more than that in assets, but it's all relative.
It's like,
And there's some that you don't even know about. Some of these fucking
because here's the crazy
prints
part.
from whatever, like what was
Abu
that?
Dhabi and like
Yeah,
all that
yeah,
shit.
yeah,
There
yeah,
you
yeah.
go.
And you don't know.
The shakes.
Yeah, there you go.
Because if you were the richest person on earth, would you?
Hell no.
I'm not
I wouldn't tell anybody
I'm not
about it.
letting Forbes like, here's my net worth.
Yeah, here's my net worth.
No,
Like,
I wouldn't tell anybody about
first of all,
it.
that's bullshit too. That net worth, like you could just make it.
I know.
Make
you
it
could
seem
you
like
pay, honestly, they pay for that.
They
that's
do.
another thing.
They pay to be on the Forbes.
It's
100%.
It's so arbitrary because I feel like real wealth is what you have in like liquid cash. Like what you can like.
Really?
No.
Oh, for sure.
No.
Absolutely not.
No, because
What if you
disagree
own?
with that.
why not? Okay, here. Let me give you a classic example. Hypothetically.
No, just straight up no.
No, hypothetically, listen, right now, let's say
okay.
hypothetically, let's say the EPA is like, oh my God, like lithium-ion batteries are actually causing the sole cause of cancer worldwide. All electric cars are dead. Tesla stock price goes to zero. Elon Musk is instantly down 150 billion.
Okay.
True.
So like, how can that
Well,
be
I was
like a
thinking
real
more
thing?
like real estate. So let's say.
Yeah. So say you owned Texas.
Yeah, exactly.
Say you just own the entirety
No,
of
see,
Texas.
real estate is a
Real
different
estate.
thing, but most of the guys who are on the
talking
top,
about stock.
most of the guys who are on the top Forbes list, it's because of their equity.
Well, by the way, that would
companies.
actually be liquid too. Like you could just sell
It's
your
not.
stock.
No, you can't.
Yeah, you can.
bro.
But-
you can't legally
Okay,
sell
maybe-
all your stock. You can't.
Yeah, you can definitely.
No,
Somebody can buy out
no, no, no.
Tesla. Somebody can buy out Tesla.
No,
yes
but
or no?
it's a different
I
thing.
like where we're starting
No,
off
but
here.
listen. In terms of buying out Tesla, it's completely different than Elon Musk liquidating all of his shares.
Right.
Because
right.
if Elon Musk
Okay.
liquidates
So it
all of
crashed.
his shares, it would
Like, it
crash
wouldn't-
the entire market. The
You're saying
entire
like
market
it's
would go
not
in the
like
tank.
something tomorrow where he's like, oh, here's all my money.
No,
Like,
you're
yeah.
actually legally he can't legally sell all of his shares immediately.
Well, he could sell Tesla,
4%.
like Twitter.
It's
They
something
sold
like-
Twitter,
He could
and
sell
then it's
the-
off the market.
No, but he could sell the
So there's
company,
a
and that
rule.
person would then have his shares.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
no,
wait,
he
wait.
can't be like, oh, I'm selling all my
Oh
shares
yeah.
right now.
No, I agree.
Yes,
I
but
agree.
Yeah.
but here's the thing. is there are rules.
There are
He's
rules.
right.
There are rules. Yeah.
And I think the number is 4% of your worth.
Yeah, you're allowed to you can
Or you sell it all
in a 30 day period.
If he's like
30-day
Eric,
period.
you want to buy Tesla, you can buy it right now.
Sure, you could sell it because he bought Twitter.
Exactly.
He bought Twitter for a total of
100%. Easily can do that.
So you're both right on that.
Yeah, you're both right.
And this is not financial advice, by the way.
We're not Series 7.
Well played, sir.
Yeah.
This is not financial advice. Sell all your shares.
Meanwhile, we're like eating at Chipotle.
I know, right?
Chick-fil-A.
Talking about buying Tesla here.
Where's my spicy chicken sandies?
I know.
I'm like, I remember like Patreon.
Give me that $2.
I got $2, please. Like, I got bills.
I know. Anyways, so the point of the whole conversation
is way off.
is that he is considered to be the wealthiest man.
American.
This is also before like the monopoly laws.
That's right.
And
that's right. And
he had a monopoly on oil, and he was the only motherfucker who had it. That's why he had so much money.
So as we do on this podcast, we like to provide a bit of a story, a bit of a backdrop of what happened.
Of course,
what he, you know what I mean?
It helps.
You got to know who this guy was.
A little bit.
It helps to formulate your decision at the end.
We have not won any awards for historical accuracy.
No.
But we're working on it.
We almost won an award for best male host of podcast.
We came up short. Goddamn.
I'll take the nomination.
No, but
we came up short to the person who's won it 3 years in a row.
Yeah.
And like, come on, like it's not
we're like Leo. I mean.
I know, right? It's our 8th year. We're gonna finally win.
John D. Rockefeller. He was born July 8th, 1839 in New York.
Jesus Christ.
He was born somewhere between Richford, which is between Binghamton and Ithaca.
Okay.
Right? So it's
New
a little
York.
bit on
it's
the
like
outside of New York City.
Yeah, north of New York.
His father was named William Avery Rockefeller, and he was what was known as a pitch man. You're gonna love this.
He's like a weird salesman. Like,
so he would go around to he would go around to festivals, fairs, and
snake
circuses.
oil.
Snake oil salesman. And he would say, "This is silver, and this will cure your cancer."
And they're like, "No, for real." It's like, watch.
Yes.
Cured.
Absolutely. And that was the father of John D. Rockefeller. He would go around and
he was a sleazy salesman.
He was a sleazy salesman, and he would just
that explains a lot.
I know.
Yeah.
It's all formula. It's all going into place.
And so at that time there was no American Medical Association, and at the time there was no
regulations.
No regulations.
Wild Wild West.
Yeah, and it was right after. Honestly, it was right after the Civil War ended. So it was like, hey, you know, you have cayenne pepper, and that will handle your genital warts.
I know. It's the guy's like, I got chlamydia. And he's
making notes.
Yeah.
Making notes.
Really?
So, you know,
it's a little spicy.
So he would go to these traveling shows or whatever, these traveling medical tents.
He was like a circus, a circus salesman.
He would charge
literally.
He would charge $25
$25 back in the day. Holy shit!
At
that's
that time,
crazy money.
If you calculate for inflation, that's about $400.
Dude, that's
a lot.
That's a lot of cash for some like fake ass treatment.
Say you had some major ailment,
and you'll do whatever it takes.
And it wasn't so common to just be able to go to a doctor,
and you probably didn't even know what it was. You're like, some shit's happening to me.
Okay, so here's the scenario: you have massive migraines.
Massive
migraines. There's no Advil.
No.
There's no Tylenol.
You know what they have? They have like cocaine.
Yeah.
No chiropractors.
And then you see a guy, and he's in a tent, and he's like, you know, he's a great salesman, and he sells the shit out of you.
You got migraines, dog. Why don't you sit down,
and
dog?
he's like, here's something called opium.
Step right up here. We got some opium.
He's like, I feel no pain.
Yeah.
What's happening right now?
Yes. And
he's
so
like,
then,
I'm tired.
Yeah. So what would happen is he would go out of town, and then he would come back with
cash,
like a trunk full of cash.
Like,
a trunk full of cash.
Yeah.
But he was on the edge of being morally correct.
I was
on the edge.
On the edge. Well,
right before you said that, I was like, man, I wish I was a traveling salesman back in the 1800s. Yeah. Like making that fetty.
Yeah. So his dad was not necessarily
a savory.
Or he wasn't the Rockefeller name that we know.
No, he wasn't like,
definitely not.
Upstanding.
Yeah.
Business.
Yeah.
Enterprise.
Yeah. So what's funny on a side note is
Upstanding is debatable.
Yeah, well, I don't think he's upstanding. I'm
What's
saying
funny-
like the perception. Sorry.
What's funny is on this research, I listened to somebody sent me the autobiography of John D. Rockefeller. And so I listened to it on audiobook and I got, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours in. It was the most boring.
He's like, and then I woke
gosh.
up, and then I went to work, and then I fell asleep, and I went to work again.
People that read it and like, that's the worst.
And it was also an autobiography, so there was nothing bad, and there was no.
He's like, I was amazing.
Yeah, and it was just like with the way of business. The way of business is this. You have to respect the man in front of you and then provide the respect back. But you have to take the opportunity that you know and grasp hold of it.
He's like,
and it's just like, oh.
the key is if you own different subsidiaries and it's not one company, it's multiple companies, but you own the market and you can rape the shit out of them on pricing.
And there was this one point where he was just, the railroad I noticed into Cleveland going into Cincinnati was open for grabs. And,
sounds like a mix of
So I grabbed it.
Yeah, and you're like, okay, like what does that have to do with now? There's no, I guess, take hold of the moment. I was trying to find something.
Carpe diem.
Yeah. Anyways, it was a little weird.
Seize the railroad.
Well, I'm glad that was you, not me.
I did not listen to the audiobook.
Okay, so we established that his father was a bit of a snake oil salesman.
Yeah.
And
but he was crushing it then.
Yeah. But he would return home with substantial amounts of cash. And his mother, Eliza, was very religious and she was disciplined. And she was the one who taught John how to work and how to save and how to give to charities. So his dad was not necessarily the person.
His dad was going to go in the titty bars.
Shaped him
Yes.
much.
Yes,
His dad's
exactly.
like buying below, and he's like going to the titty. He's like fucking Wolf of Wall Street. His mom's like, save.
Although keep in mind this is like 1850. So there's not. I guess what would you do?
You go to the brothel.
Yeah, you go to the tavern.
Honey, I'm going to the docks.
Yeah, you go to the tavern.
The docks.
Yeah. Abigail, the wench. The wench.
There was 100% wenches back then, dog. 100%.
But so by the age of 12, he had saved $50 from working for neighbors and raising some turkeys for his mother. And at the urging of his mother, he loaned a local farmer $50 at 7% interest.
Damn, it's good interest rate for a fucking young blood.
So already he was kind of starting to do the whole banking life.
Already he was a criminal.
Yeah.
27% interest.
So this is what he said. So when the farmer paid him back with the interest, Rockefeller said, the impression was gaining ground with me that it was a good thing to let the money be my servant and not make myself the servant to the money.
Meaning it's like, I'm going to let my money make money and not have to make money.
Send your money out there, make some babies, and come back. I like that, actually.
It's actually
So far, so good.
I mean, that's actually a smart play.
Yeah,
I'm not
exactly.
going to lie. That's actually really smart.
Yep. So from 1852, Rockefeller attended Owego Academy in Owego, New York, where the family had moved in 1851. And Rockefeller excelled in what was called mental arithmetic.
So just doing math in your mind?
So you do math in your head.
2 + 2 = 4. Got it.
Yeah.
Got him.
Yeah. And he wasn't super great at anything else, but he was great at mental arithmetic.
Okay.
So it'd be like, hey, Jorge, what is 1 billion times 5 divided by 2?
Yeah. Hell no.
Don't ask 2.5 billion.
Yes. And then...
It's 5 billion divided by 2. 2.5 billion.
Oh, man.
Times 1,654.
That I can't do. Let me get my TI-83 here. Just so I can do that math.
Okay, so in 1853, the Rockefellers moved to a place called Cleveland, Ohio.
God, the fucking shit stain of America. I'm sorry, guys in Cleveland. You know it sucks.
Nothing good comes out of Ohio.
Okay.
Just kidding.
What about the Browns?
Oh, gross. I'm just saying, like, well, clearly I...
You guys don't know.
Well,
LeBron did.
No, clearly I took the Rockefeller path.
That's right.
Sure.
No, I was born in New York. I was born in Manhattan, New York.
Yeah.
And then I moved to... I don't know where the fuck I moved to, but I ended up in Ohio.
In Ohio, yeah.
I am the son of a Rockefeller. I'm a Rockefeller.
Sean D. Rockefeller.
Sean D. Rockefeller doesn't know none of the money.
Hey,
Zero of the power influence.
Can I get a quick loan real quick?
I have no money.
Yeah, 23%.
I'll give you $7 at 27%.
All right, I'm not even kidding. If he said, "Hey, I'll give you $1 billion at 23%," I'd be like, "I'll take it."
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You're like
instantly default.
Yeah, exactly. He's like one of those that just like swipes the card
Sure.
and like,
Yeah,
he's like, yeah, I'll pay you back.
I'm gonna start a crypto firm. No big deal.
A fucking meme coin.
Yeah.
Eric coin.
Okay, so
one of those alien coins for the conspiracy coin.
Yeah, Bigfoot coin. Oh, dude, BFC, Bigfoot coin.
Dude,
Little BFC.
Honestly,
There you go.
Honestly,
Would you guys buy that?
You know our Discord would.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, they would.
Yeah,
They'd be instant. Yeah, we love
especially
you guys.
especially Gamer Dave.
Gamer Dave and
He would buy the shit out of that coin.
I think the Duke would fucking would go
Diamond hands, Dave or Dave.
The Duke would go deep on that on them Bigfoot coin for sure, 100%.
Okay, so he attended high school from 1853 to 1855. And the school encouraged his public speaking, but he was only average at that, so he didn't really do that great. And then
Only do mental math.
he finished high school, and in 1864 he married somebody named Laura Spellman.
Oh, so he married young.
Yeah, a little bit young. Yeah, a little bit.
it was more
a little
common
bit
back
right
then.
out.
It was
right
super
out,
common.
right
Yeah,
out
it's
of
like
high
make babies now. I mean,
You're 12. Go
You're
off.
16, pregnant.
So eventually, Laura would bear 4 daughters and 1 son.
Oh, the golden child.
Yeah.
The one son.
So in 1859, there was a man by the name of Edwin Drake, and he struck oil in Pennsylvania, and he set off a frenzy and an oil boom, and in what soon became known as the oil regions of northwest Pennsylvania. Drake was the employee of a group of New Haven, Connecticut investors, and it was called the Pennsylvania Rock Oil Company. And they obtained a sample of that oil, and they sent it to Yale University to analyze the oil itself. The chemists determined that the Pennsylvania oil was high quality and could be refined into a variety of useful products. Ooh. So if you
like Vaseline.
Yeah, so if you bring up oil, it's not just gas.
No, because what happens is like the refining process, you actually take away, you're like stripping it down, and then and then you use the byproducts to then make other products.
That's right.
So there's petroleum. So oil is petroleum, and then you make like Vaseline, petroleum jelly, and then you make like a variety of lubricants and like all other kinds of things.
Yeah. So up to that time, the technology for bringing oil or things was based on
drilling oil and extracting it.
That was based on the mining of salt and other things. That it was not oil.
No, because I think they hit oil by accident. They're like, what the fuck is this?
What is this?
What is this black gold?
Yes, exactly.
Oh my God, there's so much of it. Holy shit.
But
it's everywhere.
But here was the good news, is that they had a technology already developed for something else to drill, and they basically just transplanted it to oil.
Correct.
Okay. Yeah. Does that make sense? Yeah. This is where he became rich.
Rich.
This is why he became rich, and this is how he became rich, right?
I'm gonna buy a continent.
And there was a Dr. Abraham Gesner, a Canadian, and he patented a method for distilling kerosene, right, from coal. So in 1850, a Scottish industrialist named James Young patented a method for obtaining burning oils from petroleum, right, through a form of distillation.
Yeah, you pretty much take all the bullshit off and
so they basically combined those patents and they developed and figured out how to do that, right? So in 1856, Samuel Downer bought out Atwood's and started producing 650,000 gallons of refined oil a year.
Nice.
Wow.
Okay. So by 1861, coal oil lamps became
the hotness,
the normal, right? So before 1861,
like fucking candles.
Yeah. So before 1861, there was nothing. Yeah. It was actually candles.
It was straight candles.
Yeah.
Straight
and
up
you're
candles.
like, oh, bedtime.
You're like, hey, baby.
Done.
Like,
Yes.
shit, candles almost out. Fuck, get another one.
Yeah.
It's fucking dark. I can't read.
Yeah. And so that's when everybody was going to bed at 6:30 p.m.
I know,
in the summer.
It's like, it's dark, so we're fucking sleeping.
So then the development of this oil, and they're like, whoa.
This shit'll last for like hours, bro.
Yes.
Forever.
Yes. Yes. And then
it's like a light bulb, but it's a lamp.
And then we could have absinthe until 4 a.m. You know?
It's not night yet.
So, but then Rockefeller began to investigate. He had a thing where he was like, there's too much waste. You take out oil from the ground and then only 60%, give or take, was usable.
And then you're
so he's like, this is bullshit. We're doing hundreds of thousands of barrels.
We could be doing
there's
millions
so
of
much waste.
barrels. Yeah.
So he started to investigate oil refining.
Okay.
So that's where he became the man, is oil refining. Yeah.
And at this point, he's working with this other company, or he owns it.
None of the above.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So he was an accountant.
He's a dude.
Okay,
He's like a
missed that
dude.
part, missed
He
that
was
part.
basically doing bookkeeping.
Got it.
For a company
but
and
at this
making
point,
some
he's-
money.
he's like-
but that was about it.
He's trying to figure out like what's the come up.
Yeah,
What's like
40% waste. I mean, that's a huge opportunity
Yeah.
right there.
It's
probably,
Keep in mind,
honestly, this time it's probably more. It
Yeah.
might have been
Yeah.
more than 40%. Honestly,
yeah. And keep in mind, he was 23.
already married.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got
Yeah.
fucking
He's a grown-ass man back
17
then.
kids.
Yeah.
No, he's like older. He's old as fuck. 23. Oh, he's
So
on his deathbed.
essentially, in Cleveland, he then started to invest and put efforts into a refining business. So this is the time of the railroads. So there were only X amount of railroads to X amount of cities. So
That's where he started.
Yeah,
he started
so-
on the railroads. Yeah.
So then he was like, "Oh shit! So if I
If
buy
I build some motherfucking railroads, dog.
So he's like, if I own the oil refineries and I own the transport
of that oil.
of the oil refineries and how they get there,
Cha-ching.
That's
then-
that's like triple the cash.
that's
bro.
right. So instead of charging $1 a barrel, I can charge $7.
Because you control
Because-
everything.
Because
I mean, you pretty much can say, yeah, you can
well,
say
it's
your
like,
price
well,
if you got.
well, technically the route doesn't go to you, so
Exactly.
That's right.
that's what we call a monopoly.
Yeah.
This is actually what we call a
Yeah.
monopoly.
So essentially, what he started to do, because he was also meticulous in this whole endeavor, and he would find that 60% was for illuminating oil, they called it, right? And that was for burning lights and lamps.
It's actually for Illuminati. Illumination.
That's where it started.
The
Then,
Illuminators.
yeah, then he
He's
found
the
out.
original
He's
Illuminati.
the original.
Then he found out that 10% of it could be for gas, right?
Okay.
For mechanical purposes.
Yeah, exactly.
Because at the time there were no cars,
Yeah.
but there were vessels, there
Yeah, there was
were
like
machines,
industrial equipment.
There you
like-
go, right? Then the other 10% he found could be in shampoos, soap,
Oh, for sure.
cleaning products, etc. So he just kept finding what the waste was.
Well, it's like you
for
look.
new
You look.
products.
I mean, soap. The main contributor of soap is fat, which is in essence oil. So fat in essence is just oil. That's what it is. So whether that oil comes from petroleum or it comes from like more organic sources, it's still
Right.
It's still oil. It's fat.
Right.
Yeah.
God damn it! Why is Sean so smart?
I don't know.
Okay, so in February of 1865, now 1865 is when Lincoln was assassinated.
Yes.
Just to give you a
Little
place.
fun fact.
Yeah, a little place, right? So in February of 1865, at the age of 24, Rockefeller bought out a company called Clark Brothers.
He's buying out companies at 24. Man, fucking balling. Damn.
So
That's good.
he
I have
paid-
Not, I have not bought out one company.
He
not
paid
a one.
He paid $72,000.
Oh, I thought you were going to say $75. I'm like, damn it.
No.
Why wasn't I born in the 1800s?
No, it was $72,000 for complete control of the business. At that, translated for inflation, it's
like-
1.3 million.
That's decent. That's a good amount.
Yeah, that's good.
So he was still kind of killing it already.
Oh, yeah.
He's 24. Are you
I know,
kidding
he's
me?
crushing it.
He's dominating.
Yeah. So, but the Clarks had resisted borrowing money in order to expand, right?
Yeah.
He disagreed. He so believed in this oil refining business
Right.
that he's like, I'm going to borrow.
Until I make it.
Yes,
Fake
and
it
just
till
buy
you make
everything,
it, baby.
and then
Well, no,
there
he's
you go.
already made it in a way. He's just saying, like, he's so confident in,
That it's gonna create some
Yeah,
dominant.
he's like, look at this shit. Just fucking somebody give me money and I'll 10x this.
So when he bought out the company, he just started borrowing.
He's like, give me the cash. Give me the cash.
Yeah, yeah. He was convinced of the correctness of the course.
Well, he was obviously right.
Yeah. He borrowed heavily and plowed all of the profits back into the business to expand it further. In 1866, he brought his brother on board, which is his brother's name was William Rockefeller, and they built another refinery in Cleveland, which they named Standard Works. They also opened a New York City office, and they handled the export business. So basically what Rockefeller did was he took control of every aspect of it.
Yeah.
So he was oil refinery, yes, but he also transport and export.
Yeah.
So every aspect. Not only that, he bought the barreling company.
Oh, wow. He's like, I package it, I refine it, I package it, I ship it, I fucking export it.
So he was taking out all middlemen of every aspect of his business.
The whole he actually runs the pipeline. Like
That's right.
The whole logistics. I am the logistics.
Yeah. So instead of needing to buy the barrels for $1 each, he was making them for 50 cents each.
And packaging them. And
does that make sense?
shipping them.
So he starts cutting out every profit center, or I guess cost center.
Well, every cost center, because anything that you would need to, for example, you get like people go to a co-packer, and so it's I don't have enough money to have my own manufacturing facility, so I'll go to a co-packer. They'll manufacture it, they'll package it, and they'll ship it, but I'm paying.
Or just like look at Amazon. I mean, they fucking buy out everything. And
they're logistics companies, they're FBA companies,
they're a music company now,
companies.
a video company.
They're Lord of the Rings company.
They do the Amazon Web is like
I'm saying Amazon Web Services. They're literally a hosting company.
That's 30% of their income now.
Oh, it's most of it, dude.
Yeah.
So I mean, same thing. They start buying out and kind of starting to monopolize everything.
Yeah. How do we equate this to our podcast?
At Blinds.com, it's not just about window treatments. It's about you, your style, your space, your way. Whether you DIY or want the pros to handle it all, you'll have the confidence of knowing it's done right. From free expert design help to our 100% satisfaction guarantee, everything we do is made to fit your life and your windows. Because at Blinds.com, the only thing we treat better than windows is you. Visit Blinds.com now for up to 40% off site-wide, plus a professional measure at no cost. Rules and restrictions apply.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Do you ever find yourself playing the budgeting game? Well, with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive, you can find options that fit your budget and potentially lower your bills. Try it at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law. Not available in all states.
We buy out the microphones and
I know we're like,
I'm gonna buy out Spotify.
we're just gonna buy out the listeners.
Yeah, let's just borrow. Can we just borrow to buy out Spotify?
I mean,
sure.
No, I guess it would. I mean, if you think about it, I guess it would be like if we started our own.
Just give me a loan for like $6 billion.
I was gonna say start our own app, but no, because fucking Apple controls that, and like.
Yep.
You know,
they're like, you're off the Apple Store.
Yeah, exactly.
You're gone. Sorry,
it's true.
Yeah,
I mean,
so
we'll figure that out.
Good for John D.
John D. figured it out. So in 1868, Rockefeller joined a group with Henry Flagler.
I love this guy.
Flagellum. So he became the partner together with Rockefeller, and they created something called Rockefeller, Andrews, and Flagler, and it became the largest refiner in the world.
Holy shit.
On the planet.
Just instantly.
Yeah. But here's one thing that he realized was a problem, because with just 10 grand, you and I could start a refinery. And so all of a sudden, any Joe
Tom,
Schmo,
Dick, and fucking Harry.
Yeah, could start a refinery with 10 grand.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, obviously it's not for poor people, but there was a lot of competition.
I mean, seriously, we should just, create a time machine and we just go back and own this motherfucker.
So what his concern was,
John.
was what his concern was, his bread and butter was easy entry for anybody else. So say we had a business and then anybody could just do it immediately, and so your competition was never ending. Like you never had a moment's rest, because there was always some new motherfucker
young buck on the fucking
coming
block.
in. Yes, with 10 grand. Here we go, St. Louis Refinery. Here we go.
Jim Stevens Refinery.
Right. So that's when he started to buy up the railroads. And he goes, good.
He's like, well, I can't transport your shit, John. Sorry.
Yeah, that's right.
I can only transport mine.
So here's an example. I'm John D. Rockefeller. Of course I am.
Of course I am. Me and Jorge are low level.
Just so we're clear, of course
we're
I am.
Slaves.
Yeah. Okay, good. Moving on from that.
Of course I am.
You started, you started a refinery in St. Louis.
Okay.
Yeah. You started a refinery in Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I own the railroads that transport your oil to those cities.
And you just go by, you're like, seats taken.
Yeah.
Can't sit here.
No, honestly. And you started up, you put all the money in, you started doing it, you get the contracts.
We're doing it. Let's go, baby.
And I'm like, sorry, bro, it's $7 a barrel.
But I was paying one.
He's like,
I know. You're like, it doesn't matter.
He's like, I sell my barrels for $6. And he's like, well, sorry, dog.
Yeah. Like, why don't you buy a railroad?
Yeah, you should just own
That's
railroads.
the thing about it, that he was just such a motherfucker.
I know, right?
Dude, like he's already like
then
manipulating
after a year of you struggling because of that,
and he's like, I'll buy your company. I'll buy your company.
That's what he's saying.
Literally.
They say, here's a cash offer. It's fair. Take it. You'll be fine for the rest of your life.
Because by that time I already put in all this investment to build up the refinery.
It wasn't like a fucked up offer.
No, he's like,
it was like, hey, you're gonna be set.
Like a fair.
Yeah, it was a fair offer.
It's like, look, it's either this or you're poor for the rest of your life.
Yeah, you were not John D. Rockefeller.
No.
But it was like, hey, here's a couple milli.
Yeah, like just think about it.
Walk away.
That's fucked up, man.
Yeah. And that was basically the modus operandi of John D. Rockefeller.
That's how he kept expanding. He just kept buying everybody out.
Just kept buying them.
After he like put the stronghold on them or
That's
whatever.
right. Yeah. I have a statistic here. By 1879, Standard Oil owned 90% of all refining in the U.S.
Damn.
Yeah, definition of a fucking monopoly.
Yeah.
And that's not counting the monopoly on the railroad, on the
he had a
barrels.
monopoly on everything. He like fucking owned it all.
And of that 90%, 70% of it was exported overseas. So this is the beginning of us exporting the oil that was in the U.S.
He's like, you want this shit?
Yes.
Want this? I'm the only motherfucker who's got this shit.
That's right. By 1904, 80% of Americans were using oil from John D. Rockefeller's company.
Yeah, not to mention like 70% of the fucking every other country.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I talk shit now, but if I was him, I'd be really happy.
I know, right?
I'm a fucking genius.
Okay, so at a certain point, though, in time, the U.S. government realized this is a little bit unfair.
Yeah, it's like a little thing called monopoly.
Yeah, it's a little bit. Well, at the time, they didn't even have that term.
No, the term didn't exist, but like the whole point of it is it's not fair because you set the market price.
Right.
Because
if you control everything.
If you control all the oil, you can be like, well, it's $1,000 a barrel.
Yeah.
Sorry. You want it or not?
Including the government.
Yeah,
Right?
exactly. The government
And
can't
that
do
was the
shit.
thing.
Yeah.
That was the thing. At a certain point, it gets to be where you're controlling the decisions of the people within the government.
You're like, you know what? I know you want to go to
Power,
war. I know you
man.
want to you want to go to war, but man,
I mean,
the oil's
well, that was the other thing, right? Like he would have politicians in his pocket. He would have, of
course,
governors and senators and all this shit.
Yeah, because you're not gonna pass regulations on my shit.
Exactly.
So they passed a law where he was not he could not control one entity. So it then broke off into multiple entities, of which he then created a trust. And this is one of the first trusts that were created. So he created a trust that he owned 30% of, and his brother owned 13, Flagler earned 16, a couple other guys owned all these other parts. But they were still owning the umbrella of it.
Yeah.
Well, see,
and that was in the late 1800s.
Well, that's why they came out, like the monopoly law is actually called the antitrust law. And it's literally for that exact reason. And when this whole
that was a little bit later because they realized he did like some slippery ass motherfucking move.
He's like, I don't own the company. He's like, the trust does.
Yes,
I don't know shit. I'm just a trustee.
And what's crazy is it took 20 years for them to figure it out. Yes.
So it's the antitrust law. So you can't use a trust as a scapegoat to then have a monopoly.
So what's crazy is in 1897, that's when John D. Rockefeller backed up from working, essentially.
He's like,
so
I'm fucking
rich.
Like right after that law, is that?
Yeah, but not the law he's talking about, the law I was talking about.
Yes, exactly.
So it was still a trust.
Okay, yeah.
And then
he's
he backed up.
I'm good.
I'm
backed
rich
up.
As fuck. Yeah, and he backed up and he became not part of the daily. Yeah. So then he had a bit of a nervous breakdown. he got something called alopecia. Have you ever heard of
Oh,
alopecia?
Yeah, well, my friend has it.
Yeah.
It's
Start
where
losing your hair,
you
right?
don't have any hair on your whole body.
That's right. And so some people
Shout
think,
out.
Yeah, some people think it's stress related. Some people think it's autoimmune.
Yeah.
It's pretty much autoimmune.
Yeah,
You
it's
know?
Well, yeah, I
It's
mean,
autoimmune.
usually
Yeah.
stress will trigger autoimmune.
Yeah, that's why I
So-
say it's a bit of a debate, especially in the 1890s.
Yeah, you're like,
God knows what they thought
what
it
life was
at
like
them.
back then. They're like, you're
The
actually,
only one
it's
that
actually
knew,
cursed.
the only one
Yeah.
that knew was John's dad. He had some shit for you.
And it's
But,
like,
but it
I
got,
got
so
you, dog.
I got
it
you.
got
You
so
see
bad.
these little droplets?
It got so
Done.
much that his eyebrow hairs even fell out.
Yeah,
he had
alopecia. It's like you have
he had
no hair, yeah.
nothing. So he backed up from the life basically as that was too
That's
stressed
kind
out.
of like being the CEO running the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he backed up basically.
You know what's funny? Sorry, just a quick interjection. Like, I feel like this whole story is like, I don't know if you've seen the movie. It's a spectacular movie called There Will Be Blood.
Yes.
It's
sounds familiar. What is
fucking dude. Oh my
with,
god! It's
With who?
Daniel Day-Lewis.
Daniel Day-Lewis, one of the greatest actors who's ever
I know.
lived.
I'm pretty sure I've seen it.
He's an oil tycoon,
I mean, I would put it in the top.
dude. It's
What are we?
On-
Top
it's
15?
It's in my top 20.
top
easy.
20.
Top 20. Easy.
Yeah, top 20 movies.
Might even be in my top 10.
It's a bit long. It's a 3-hour scenario,
But it's so
super
fucking
good.
crazy. Got the end. Oh my god! And in his fucking bowling alley.
So
murders-
good.
Dude, it's an amazing movie.
It's about the oil.
Yeah, he's an oil tycoon.
Yeah.
And like finds oil. Like, dude, it's fucking.
I haven't seen that.
It's dude,
Really?
It's
Oh yeah,
crazy.
it's worth a listen. Or,
Daniel Day-Lewis
worth
is like
worth a watch.
he's like unbelievable.
Yeah, it's probably when it is peak.
I mean, that's when he
Probably
like,
his
dude, he
peak.
just,
on my list.
He just couldn't
Yeah,
miss. He
yeah,
just
yeah.
can't miss.
Yeah.
Like,
So anyway, so he backed up from things, and what's crazy is that in the late 1800s and the early 1900s, he now had so much money that it became a problem for him of how to spend it.
like, or how do I bank with? Like, how do I put the money? Like,
Yeah, so just imagine you have
you have so much money. You're like,
billions
what do I
and
do
billions
with
of
it?
dollars. What do you do?
Like,
you go
where
buy
do
a
I put-
house.
like,
and
where
what
do I
is that?
put- I know,
Nothing.
Got to control the banking
Especially
system
back in the 1800s, we're like, a house is like $60. Like,
Yeah.
fuck.
So what do you
You buy so many of them.
So what do you
Like,
do? So he literally hired a guy
buy everything.
to be his money manager.
Yeah.
Yeah, and his name was Frederick Gates. Now,
I'd love to be
this
that guy.
is the job of the jobs.
This is the ultimate
Yeah.
job. Buy
And-
everything.
And this is what he's called. He's the full-time manager of his fortune.
I want to be.
That's what I was going to make you
wanna
guys
be
if I won
someone's-
the Powerball, by the way.
Sure.
Oh, dude, I will manage the fuck out of that fortune.
Fucking
already.
1.7.
1.7
Slipped
billion?
my fingers, man.
Yeah. Well,
Someone
you know
in
what sucks
California,
is,
fucking
you
again.
know what sucks is I got 0 numbers right.
I got no.
Of
I got
all the numbers, I got 0 right.
I got 2.
Yeah.
I didn't even check.
So I think I got $10.
Yeah. Oh.
Hey, I'll take it.
I've never gotten that in my life.
$10.
No, but everyone who wins is in California. It's like
I know.
it's like let's keep making the Californians billionaires. Fuck.
Yeah. At a certain point, he just started selling some of his assets, his little companies. In 1901, he sold his iron business to J.P. Morgan for $80 million.
Wow.
You know, he just started selling his assets, and because he didn't really know what to do with it. By 1896, he stopped going to the office. 1897, he fully retired. He was 58 years old.
Fully retired, like richest man in the universe. You're 58. You're like fuck.
He just backed off fully.
Yeah.
I actually heard a thing that J.D. Rockefeller, he accounted for every cent that he ever spent. I don't know if
he kept a log of
yeah,
everything.
he kept a ledger.
He
Like
was
of
very
every,
meticulous.
Like,
That was the interesting part.
I think that's his mom. Like his
Yeah.
mom was like, "Oh, you gotta save your
Very
fucking save for cash."
meticulous.
Answer me this. Why does a mental math wizard keep a log of every single...
Because you can't track when you're talking
Hey, he's a
billions.
wizard. He's a wizard.
Billions, like billions, bro. Like
I
you
know,
can't
just-
mental math that shit.
He could.
You don't know. He's not like fucking Rain Man. Like he could. He could.
So when he sold, or I don't want to say when he sold, when he backed away from Standard Oil,
Yeah.
other people were running it, and other people were, hey, we have full control over this. So they just started raising prices.
They're like, fuck it.
So just
YOLO.
imagine you have shareholders,
Yep.
and you're okay. I gotta make profit next quarter.
Shareholders are fucking shareholders on my ass. Like, right?
So raise the price. So they would just raise the pricing. So there was an aggressive price hike, and that's when things got really wild in the pricing. You know what I mean? And so that's when the monopoly came down hard on the U.S. government to Standard Oil.
Yeah, they're like, hey,
they said this
no
is
one
a
else
monopoly.
no one else is selling it. We don't
ease up.
Yeah.
We can't pay this shit.
Yeah. So, but that's when they had to break it out, right? So they actually broke it off into different companies.
They had to.
So at that point, there was everything included in Standard Oil, meaning like the railroad and the refinery and the oil.
All
like
of it was
everything.
one.
Everything was in there.
It's just like, for example, it's happened multiple. Like the two biggest examples of this in modern times, which people can relate to, which is why I'm bringing it up, is first of all Microsoft. So Microsoft, they owned the market share, like 97% market share. So the U.S. government prevented Microsoft from selling products for 2 years, and that's how Apple even exists. Apple only exists because the U.S. government forbade Microsoft from selling products for 2 years because they had a monopoly. They owned everything. Like anyone who had any sort of software on the computer, it was Microsoft.
That's crazy to think.
Nobody had anything
and now
else.
Apple is like the biggest company.
Exactly. So like Apple only exists because the U.S. government was like, Microsoft can't do it. So then the second one is with the Bell Corporation. So So AT&T, if you take it back, was the Bell Corporation. So Bell Corporation owned telecom. They had it all. They owned all the lines. They owned everything. All the infrastructure. They owned it all. They fucking owned everything. No one owned anything except for them. And so the
That's
US
like what's that Mexican billionaire Slim?
Oh yeah,
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
He does, right?
Yeah,
like he owns all the communication shit.
So
goddamn Mexican monopolies.
Yeah, and it's like over there ain't no such thing. It's like I'll just pay you off. Fuck off.
So her name was Ma Bell, and so Ma Bell owned the Bell Corporation, and the U.S. government was like, you got to break it up. So then the Bell Corporation actually split into like 5 other companies, and then now we have what we have today with Verizon and AT&T and fucking T-Mobile and all this other bullshit.
They tried to make it fair.
No, but that's what they had to do. Like like AT&T owned but the Bell Corporation. There was not one. It was 99.9%. Like they owned everything. It was 99.9%.
That's pretty.
So those are the two most. Those are the two most towards present time situations where this came into effect, where it was a monopoly.
Right.
Sorry, it's a little history
Yeah.
lesson.
No. Perfect.
I like it.
So what happened is they broke off this oil company, and it became Exxon.
Yeah.
And it became Mobil, and it became
Shell, and like fucking
And that is the beginning branches of that, of which the Rockefellers
still own fucking 15% of each of them.
Yeah,
But they don't have full. They don't have full ownership. Therefore, it's not a monopoly because they don't make all the decisions.
That's right. That's right. So, in the late 1800s and the early 1900s, Rockefeller then started to just do philanthropic activities, and this is where it's crazy. And you guys help me decide if this is a fantastically great thing or if it's weird.
It's a bad thing. I'll tell you right now.
You know what I mean?
Okay,
so because put it in perspective. So you're a multi-billionaire, and you want to do good. Let's just say this is the good side.
A hated multi-billionaire at
so
this point.
he did not have good PR because he was, I guess you would call it, the ruthless overtaker.
Oh yeah, there was like so many times that,
and he was capitalism all the way to the top.
Yes.
It was he had everything.
A lot of times his workers would want to strike, and he would just like come in. He's like, all right, you got all fired.
You're all fired, bitch.
You're all fired, and he'd bring in a whole new set of people.
Yeah,
and then they were all super overworked, and he didn't, he just didn't care. He was ruthless.
He was a ruthless businessman. I mean, he was. He was.
Yeah, he was ruthless. But is that the way?
No, I mean, obviously we live in a capitalist society. I don't think.
No, but I mean, is that the definition of capitalism?
No, not the ruthless part.
No, but like, get yours.
No, unfortunately,
does that make sense?
Unfortunately, it is the definition of capitalism. It is.
Get yours and fuck everybody.
So that's
else.
why, it sucks because everyone tries to. What happens is like, people assume that it has to be one way, and it's only one way. So it's like, it's either capitalism or it's like you're fucked, or it's communism. You're fucked. So both of them are imperfect.
Right.
Obviously, communism is way more imperfect. It's fucking shit sandwich. But capitalism also has its faults, and it has its faults because it rewards those who the less you give a fuck, the more you're rewarded. because it's all about profit. It's all about, like, the
Right.
only thing that matters is
Yeah.
profit. It doesn't matter about your life or your family or your fucking problems. It's like profit. Fuck
Right.
off.
Yeah,
Profit
yeah,
is king.
to a big extent, but I mean, it doesn't have to be that way. It's just the capitalism is just more of.
I mean,
nature of the
capitalism.
beast,
The nature
right?
of capitalism
It is the nature of the beast.
Is
That's true.
maximizing profits,
Right.
and
Right.
rewarding
Okay, you're right,
the
you're right.
maximization of profit.
Yeah,
so that's what
true.
I'm saying. It's
That's
not
true.
it's not a perfect
Fucking
science.
capitalism.
I know.
No, but I personally like capitalism because it rewards those who work hard. But on the flip side, it also is like if you're already set up and you're already nowadays, back when the shit was just starting, it was probably the tits.
Yeah.
Nobody had shit and everyone had to fucking work and you came out
Half
on
of the
top.
people couldn't read.
I know it's like But like nowadays it's like you're born into a family and then you don't give a fuck and then all of a sudden you're like, I'm rich, and then you're like, aha, I'm more rich.
No, it's true. When it gets to a point where it's, they're so big, like in 2008 when all these big companies got this bailouts. And,
Oh my God, it's fucking bullshit.
Fucking
Yeah.
all the CEOs get all these.
meanwhile,
United Airlines.
We're all in poverty.
Yeah, and they're all fucking getting 20, 30, 50 million dollar
Yeah,
bonuses.
the banks get bailed out. All of your money's gone, but we're going to bail the banks out.
And my condo is like going under. I have to short sell my condo.
I know, for like $7.
Yeah.
Like, fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
good
true.
times.
So in the later part of his life, he peaked in 1912. In 1912, he was worth an estimated $1.2 billion. At that time.
1912. Yeah.
So in theory, if it's 20x, right, he was 20 or 30 billion. Now, that's not the richest person of all time, but the reason he gets the label of richest of all time is because he was 2% of the United States gross domestic product.
That's insane.
2%.
Crazy.
So today, our GDP is what?
In 2021, it was 23 trillion.
Okay. So then 2% is
of 23 trillion
400 billion.
is, yeah, it's 460 billion. Yeah.
So he would then become
He's 460
he's the richest
460
person
billion.
of all time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who's the richest person right now in the America?
It fluctuates between Elon Musk and
Yeah, probably 200 billion.
It's like 200. 200 is like the max.
So that's the
Musk
idea
and
is
who?
that
Gates
Gates
and
Gates or-
Musk
Bezos.
and Bezos.
Oh, that's right.
Bezos, yeah. But the idea is that if that were the same,
Oh, dude, he would be like dominating,
he would be 400 billion.
or more, no, almost
is
500,
insane.
almost 500. Dude.
Insane, right? Insane.
He's like, I can buy anything.
Yeah.
Like,
So
I can buy a planet.
And this is the part, and this is where we're gonna kind of wrap up this episode. But this is where it gets kind of funky, I guess you would say. So towards the end of his life, now this could be a good thing. This could be nothing bad. This could be actually a great person.
Psych.
Yeah, okay.
I'm just saying. No, I'm just saying.
Eric's trying to be the non-biased
No, I'm
viewpoint.
just
I
saying.
understand. This is actually
Yeah.
the right thing to do.
Yeah.
It's
So
the right thing to do.
he gave away 80% of his wealth.
Really? To what?
He gave 75
His own companies?
He gave 75 million to the University of Chicago.
Why? Why Chicago? He was in
He
Cleveland.
gave $50 million to the medical research Rockefeller University. That's who it ended up being, the
I feel like this is
Rockefeller
all part of-
University.
It's all part of the plan,
Right?
It's all part of the plan.
He then gave $50 million to the General Education Board, which later became the Rockefeller Foundation.
Yeah, see, I feel like this is like setting the stage. Like, what? I'm just
Like buying his way up, buying his way through different.
So here's
I'm
what's
just gonna
wild.
give it. I'm just gonna give it away. I'm gonna give it away. I'm
Here's
just giving it away.
Yeah. So here's what's wild. 1929. He's fucking 90 years old by now.
Yeah.
1929, in the Great Depression. This is literally the Great Depression.
It's like everyone's poor.
1929, he gave $235 million to the Rockefeller Foundation.
Yeah, his own foundation.
Yeah.
Of course he did.
Run by his
I
children.
donated to my own foundation, and like that pays their salaries.
Yeah.
That's like, it's like what the fuck. He's like,
died-
of which 190 went to CEO bonuses.
exactly.
So he died.
Donation station, tax free. It's like tax free money going in their pockets.
So Rockefeller died May 23rd, 1937. Mm-hmm. He died in Florida, and
Of course he did. In like Palm Springs.
Where else do people retire?
I know,
It's right above Daytona. There was a house or a hotel
mansion.
that- yeah. But when he died, it was estimated his estate was now worth $26 million.
Oh, because he gave it all away?
Gave it all away.
Where does the Rockefeller Plaza in New York? Like,
Yeah.
what is that?
It's a fucking plaza.
No, but
It's
like,
a whole,
is that where
buildings.
his offices were? And like,
no,
it's just like something that he donated.
Yeah.
Or what?
See,
This is that's gonna be next episode because I do have a whole stint about Rockefeller Center, and they sold it later on.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, this is why like he didn't actually give it all away. Like you can't, you're not gonna have shit in prime time real estate in New York like with your name on it when you're like, oh, I gave all my money away.
You know, Buffett and Gates pledged that they were going to give away everything.
And what's crazy is Gates gave it to the Gates Foundation.
Yeah.
Of course, his own
Bill and
foundation.
Melinda.
Oh, didn't Buffett give it to Gates Foundation
Yes.
too?
Dude, this is
I know.
Why do they do that?
But it's also like
okay, go give it to the Cincinnati school district.
Yeah.
Give $1 million.
No, but see, this is why it's under the guise of wow, they're so philanthropic. But then we're trying to help you. We want to help you.
But
like,
that's
literally what it is.
Here's
And
what
they're
I'm assuming.
They're like, by the way, take this exploratory shot. Trust us. Bill and Melinda Gates. We got your fucking back. Billions.
Here's what I'm assuming. Here's the scenario, yeah? Sean, you're John D.
Okay, thank you.
You're John D.
Finally, I'm John D. Finally.
You're John D. You have 5 children.
Yes.
Yeah. No, you have billions of dollars. The most billions of all the billions.
Of all the billions.
Of all the billions. And your daughters all want to do charity work.
Okay.
Yeah. And so to avoid the tax man,
of course,
there's one thing.
That's the way. That is the way. You avoid the tax man.
And you want to give your children the opportunity to do what they want in their life, right? Because you were so successful. So you create a foundation.
Well, that's why you create a trust. You create a trust.
Mm-hmm.
They don't. Have to pay tax on.
They found that a tax-free, a nonprofit is more beneficial than a trust.
That's why. This is all. It's all
That's
escape. It's all
right?
a scapegoat.
Yeah.
Like
So
we're like acting like they're so fucking generous.
So then your 4 daughters are now on the board of directors of your foundation, and your son
getting paid like $50 million
a
year.
You're like, don't worry, Sean Jr. the third.
Sean Jr. the third.
Yeah,
Sean Jr. the third.
You're gonna get $300 a year.
Hey, no problem.
As your salary, and then you figure out what
and then
you want.
bonuses, and then and you're fine.
So that is the most vanilla aspect of what could have happened.
100%.
Is that he just
see
the way I take all the conspiracies out,
just enough to avoid the taxes. Hey, well, see, I don't blame him on that one. Like, why the fuck you want to give 50% just to the government for nothing?
No, you have to. Like, they'll do. There's actually a death tax. There is.
It's true. I know, but it just sounds funny.
I know it's fucked up. Like when you die, and you.
Yeah.
So that's why people have trust to avoid. You pay a tax when you inherit money from a dead person.
Yeah.
The government's just taking it from like
it's crazy.
They're making shit up at this point. They're like, well, you farted, so it's like 17% of that cash is going down. Sorry,
I'm starting to train my daughter with the dad tax.
So okay, so you get 1 nugget, I get 2 nuggets.
That's
right. No, but my point is, I feel like it's really good PR. Like, oh, I'm giving it away.
Right.
But I'm setting
It's
my
the
family.
legacy.
I'm actually setting my family up in the best way possible without losing 30 to 40% of this money.
Yeah, but the fact is, he still did give it away to these companies, corporations, or.
Well, no, this one.
No,
Well,
you
the
mentioned-
schools.
Well,
You
the
mentioned
schools.
3. Yeah, the school.
Yeah, but like most of it was
University
to
of Chicago
most of it was
and-
to his foundation, though.
Oh, and that's it. That's the only. I thought you were gonna.
No,
I
he
thought you
did,
only-
but you got to understand. It's
It
like,
went to his foundation.
Yeah, you got to understand. You got to understand. When we say these big numbers, like those numbers are not big for him,
No, because he's like so rich.
right? So if you donated to the
Girl Scouts.
The Freemasons of Dunedin,
Freemasons of
the Freemasons of Dunedin, you gave him $100. That might be $1 million to him,
Or like 10 million. Yeah, or 20 million.
you
It's
know.
like, hey,
And
whatever.
So it's just kind of, anyways.
Magnitude.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah.
I don't know. But okay, so we're gonna kind of wrap this episode up because then the next episode
We're getting a little more deep. Deep
because here's the scenario, right? Is he also funded some major research that went into the American Medical Association.
And this is where I get super pissed.
Yeah, and this is multi-millions of dollars to fund the research of what they called quackery. And quackery we use the word quackery, but at the time it was like your mom saying, "Hey, put a slab of meat on your eye, and it'll bring down the swelling." And it's like a homeopathic example.
Well, they were funding. They were funding anti that.
Yes, that's right. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So like homeopathic things that we would use for thousands of years in our civilization.
Basically, like what his dad used to sell and shit.
No, but I'm gonna get deep. So stop. We're stopping right here. We're stopping right here because I'm ready to fucking freak out.
I thought it was important to go. Okay, how did he get his wealth? How rich was he? How where is he and what does he symbolize in our society now?
Exactly.
He's the guy.
It is important. It's very important. He's the quintessential person in terms of if you want to build a business, you want to like Johnny Rockefeller is like your hero.
Yeah, I mean the train stations and the centers and
look what
buildings,
the guy did. Look what he did.
Everything is named after him.
Yeah, fucking dominated. Like he like in terms of business, the guy dominated.
Yeah,
like I'm not gonna deny the fact he fucking dominated.
That's right. So next episode we'll get into the nefarious.
Yes, thank God.
Finally.
This is the boring history part. And
he's such a good guy. Giving him the money foundation.
All right, there you go. All right, guys.
All right, we'll see you next Tuesday.
Nighty night.
This episode is brought to you by Greenlight. Get this. Adults with financial literacy skills have 82% more wealth than those who don't. From swimming lessons to piano classes, us parents invest in so many things to enrich our kids' lives. But are we investing in their future financial success? With Greenlight, you can teach your kids financial literacy skills like earning, saving, and investing. And this investment costs less than that after-school treat. Start prioritizing their financial education and future today with a risk-free trial at greenlight.com/Spotify. Greenlight.com/Spotify.
This episode is brought to you by LinkedIn. Psst, healthcare pros, word's out, and it's too good to keep quiet. Look, LinkedIn is revolutionizing job hunting, making it possible to search by specialty, shift preference, and salary. Endless scrolling is out. Whether it's a mental health therapist or dental hygienist, finding the perfect role is faster and easier than ever. Head to linkedin.com/healthcare and start your search today.
Okay, everybody, welcome back to the Conspiracy Podcast.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Who's here? Who's here? Who's here right now?
You up in here, dog?
So I'm Eric.
I'm Sean. What's up, y'all?
What up? It's Jorge.
Jorge's
Do
drinking
it again.
He's drinking like a LaCroix.
So we are doing Rockefeller number 2.
Dose.
Yeah. Rockefeller number 2. Brought to you by
Spotify Premium. Pay us, please.
Yeah.
Please, God.
No, you know what's
and
cool?
also by oh, go ahead.
No, I was going to say you guys can do Spotify Premium, and then we have the Patreon. I recommend the Patreon though, because you guys will get access to our
Discord,
and then like just hang out with us.
Dude, the community is growing.
Yeah,
the community's growing.
Yeah, and we get some extra sometimes we'll post some of the images and some of the different things that are backing up some of the, weird stuff.
We also post random shit too. Like if you want to be a part of the random shit's probably the best shit.
Yeah,
so you want to be part of the random shit?
Just continue the hangout.
Deers, J Boost. Like shout out my dog.
We just continue the hangout. A lot of people say it just feels like you're hanging out with us. So
come
hang out on the Discord.
And you're actually hanging out with us like on a Thursday afternoon when you're like texting random shit and we're like, oh, okay, what's up now?
And you get a mini every week.
Every month. Every month.
Calm down.
Well, fucking chill out, Jorge.
No, you already have 6 out, and we do one every month. So you get
one a month.
Yeah.
And we'll eventually, once we're at a point where we can do this only, we'll do like hella more. Fucking minis all the time.
Yeah, once you pay us.
Enough. Come on. Like, we're the rich guys. There's got to be a rich guy listening to this that wants to help us out.
Or girl.
Rich girl. Yeah. Widower.
Girls are rich too.
Hell yeah. It's like girls are rich, dude.
Sugar mama out there.
I know. Look, we're semi-fit. If you
ask Eric.
I mean, Eric's fit as fuck in his mind.
Well, I'm beefy.
Oh, this beefy. This is beefy.
Beefy is the right word.
I got tats.
Yeah.
Like I'm tatted up.
Yeah. Oh, you got double sleeve now.
Well, a double almost sleeve. The half is done. It will be double. Yeah. It will be the double.
Once, just so you guys all know, just so you know, when we hit 1 million listeners, Jorge is going.
Jorge is
going to get a tribute tattoo.
Yeah, a tramp stamp.
It's a tribute tattoo.
Fake news.
Yeah.
Well, technically, it's me and Eric are going to get tattoos, and we're trying to convince Jorge.
So the more you spread the word, the more you can see Jorge get a tribute tattoo. So this again was assisted by, or helped, or sponsored by Krista.
Yeah, Krista.
Shout out to you again. So in the first episode, we went over the history of John D. Rockefeller.
Yeah, the tycoon and how he fucking manifested all of his shit.
Yeah, how he became the richest American that's ever lived.
The man.
Yeah, essentially.
Savage. Yeah. It's fucking ruthless.
So in 1896, he left his only son to run the company.
Of course it was. And not his 4 daughters. He's like, you can't do this shit.
I mean...
This is back in the day.
Yeah, honestly,
back in the day, it's
what
like,
happened. Yeah.
Back in the day, you don't have any female CEOs?
No. God, no, there's zero. I think there was probably zero at that time.
Yeah.
We don't subscribe. I have a daughter. I think she's going to be the next great business executive.
That's right.
But I'm saying at this time, it was like...
Your daughter and my daughter are going to start another Standard Oil.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, my gosh,
please. And I'm going to be like, sitting in the back, I'm gonna be like, they're not doing anything fucking shitty.
And then
they're the best.
And
they're the best.
And they will be in the trust.
I know. Yeah, we'll be in the trust. I'm a trustee.
Yeah, and then Uncle Eric will come in for a loan.
Eric's like, I got a great idea.
All right, check it out. I know your dad is for a long time. I know your dad is for a long time.
They're like, Eric, like, yeah, I know. We know you, dog. That's the problem.
Yeah. I just need a couple millimeters.
Trust me. It's going to be a long-term loan.
Yeah.
70-year loan.
There's something called boob coin.
Boob coin.
It's super important. It's going to change everything.
Boob coin.
Yes, it's an offshoot fork of Dogecoin.
It's boob coin.
Very important.
Dude, I'd fucking buy boob coin. I would 100% buy boob coin.
They're going to lend it to you at 60% interest.
Sure.
He's like, done.
Whatever interest you want.
He's like, I'm never paying it.
Exactly.
Boob.
Okay. John D. had a few kids.
He had 5.
Mm-hmm.
He had 4 daughters and a boy, right?
No,
these are the main progeny.
Yeah, here are the main progeny. Here are the people who did something, I guess, and these are children and grandchildren.
Okay.
And this is Abigail Rockefeller.
Okay.
John III Rockefeller. Nelson Rockefeller. Lawrence Rockefeller. Winthrop.
Oh, yeah.
Rockefeller. And David Rockefeller.
That's a lot of Rockefellers.
That's right. So Abigail was known as Babs. She became the philanthropy. She headed up the foundation that we talked about, the Rockefeller Foundation. She also did that with John III.
Okay.
Right? Then there was Nelson Rockefeller. Nelson Rockefeller went into politics, very wealthy individual. He also became the vice president of the United States.
Oh, shit.
Under Gerald Ford. Okay. Lawrence Rockefeller became heavily involved in tech investments and tech startups.
Like AI.
He was one of the first. He was one of the first tech investments into Apple Computer.
Oh wow! Jesus,
killing it,
Christ.
right? Winthrop, which is the greatest name on the planet. Yeah, you're rich.
It always reminds me of.
I've never met a poor Winthrop.
It always reminds me of that movie, Trading Places.
Yeah, Trading Places. Yeah,
I think that's his name, right? Winthrop.
I think so. Yeah.
So you can't be poor if you're Winthrop.
So
maybe I should name my son Winthrop.
Yeah, there you go.
So
it's guaranteed.
I know, just like set in stone.
Not only was he a war hero in World War II,
was he actually a war hero?
Well, I mean, you get the Navy Cross and a couple other things. And I don't know his exact stories.
Sure, that's fine.
He also ended up becoming the governor of Arkansas.
Damn.
So he did some things, right? And then there was David Rockefeller, who was the banker of all bankers. He helped a little bank called Chase.
Oh, with fucking
Chase Manhattan.
Chase Manhattan Bank.
He started
that ended up becoming JP Morgan.
The JP Morgan Chase,
yes, that's right. Yeah. So all your kids are killing the game.
Just
or your grandchildren killing it. Just
well, it helps.
They had a little.
When
head
it helps,
start.
they have a little investment from Papa Dukes.
Yes. I mean, just imagine you start things off at 18 with 50 to 100 million.
They're like, look, you can't lose.
Yeah,
it's like. Well, at our current run rate, you're good for another 17 years.
Only swinging for home runs.
They're like, Dad, check it out. It's called Pepsi Twist. You put a cola with a lemon, and it's called a twist. It's going to be huge.
He's like, what's it going to cost?
Yeah, $100 million, and it's a success.
I know, you're like, right? With enough money, anything will eventually be a success.
Pretty much.
You just got to wait it out.
Okay, so here are some of the
accolades.
No, conspiracies.
Oh, perfect. Yes.
These are some of the weirdness. This is the weirdness, right? And it's the idea, and it starts with John D. Rockefeller.
Yeah, piece of shit.
Which is the idea is that he was so
rich.
Well, yeah,
powerful.
Well, and more driven and more hungry.
Oh yeah, like
what's the word?
Ambitious.
Ambitious.
Yeah.
So ambitious that he decided, he needs to manipulate the media.
Mm-hmm.
He needs to
manipulate medicine.
Yeah,
he needs to manipulate
so
fucking
he needs
the
to,
banking system.
So he's going to buy newspapers.
Well,
so if you have all that money, why don't you buy newspapers and change the message?
That's a classic play. Classic rich guy play.
Yeah.
The more we talk about this guy, the more it reminds me of fucking Jeff Bezos. Like,
Dude, I know. Washington Post.
Yes.
Like fucking he's like, I'll just buy it.
He's just like following the blueprint.
It is the blueprint, the rich guy blueprint. Yeah.
But here's the question though: Is he bad?
Yes.
Yeah.
100%.
No, but also
wait, are you talking about John or Bezos?
I'm talking about John.
Oh,
okay, but let's talk about if Bezos is doing the same thing.
Oh, Bezos is slimy as fuck, bro. He's super slime.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, for sure.
So you don't think he has the greater good
not at all.
On the forefront?
No, God, no.
Maybe I just bought into the PR. I don't know.
Oh, Jorge is a Bezos fan, huh?
Why? What makes you
Bezos?
Bezos
Not really
is
a
a good
fan.
guy?
I'm just saying. Like, I don't know.
Maybe he's just trying to do good.
How? He just bought he bought.
Bro, if anybody can fucking ship me a fucking package in 2 days, he's a good guy.
Logistics has bought Jorge's heart.
Yes, I'm all in. Fucking,
Jorge's all in.
What did we do before Prime? Come on
if
now.
He could give me my coffee pods by Friday morning.
It's like
I'm in.
he's clearly this guy's a saint.
Yeah.
Well, here was the idea, and I'll tell you this little story, and then you tell me if there was any nefarious activity.
Okay.
Yeah? Okay. So we had touched on it a little bit on the episode before, which was that at that time, there wasn't a systematic setup for medicine.
Yes. And we're going to get to, yeah.
So
like,
whatever you wanted it to be.
No, there was no
medical.
board. There was no official thing.
Right.
You could have been a dentist and you could have been just on a wagon and just saying, hey, I'm a dentist.
No, so
you know what I mean? And there was no... there was no...
Trust me, I'm a brain surgeon.
Yeah, there's no disciplinary system.
The thing is, at this time, most of the medicine was naturopathic or homeopathic medicine.
That's right.
And the thing is, that medicine worked. It wasn't
to an extent.
It wasn't
to an extent. I mean, 1 in 4 women would die in birth.
Yeah.
To an extent, it worked, right?
No, but I'm saying, like, in terms of the actual... What they were doing wasn't necessarily wrong. But what you're going to get into, and I'll just kind of like drop the ball here. So John D. Rockefeller was influencing the American Medical Association, and he was funding them, and he was giving all these donations and doing those things because he was funding petroleum-based medical policy.
That's right.
So it was petroleum-based medicine.
So he figured out another way to monopolize with what he already had.
So that was the thing.
So kind of expanding the blueprint.
Yeah. That's the thing. So if you were to decide on a path of what was right or wrong,
why wouldn't you use the product that you're fucking supplying?
Why would you not decide that it was right or wrong for man rather than right or wrong for your product line?
It's obviously for his product line because he's the
Does that make sense?
He's the sole proprietor of fucking all things petroleum.
Yeah. So the idea is before X date, it was, hey, it was your grandma in the southern thing, and they would, you put a sprinkle of cayenne pepper on your wound, and I don't know. I'm being a little bit crazy, but
no, the thing, but back to the point you mentioned, 1 in every 4 people died in childbirth. It wasn't because of the medicine. It was because they weren't like ready for the complications that are involved with childbirth. What to say if your kid is born breech, or if you have to do a C-section, you're losing all this blood, all these things. It had nothing to do with it being like naturopath or homeopathic medicine.
Yeah.
They weren't fucking ready for that kind of shit. They didn't
really
know what to
didn't-
fucking do. Like
Honestly,
they didn't have that fucking technology.
They didn't even know about hygiene.
No,
that was
they-
part of
they
that was
also-
part of the
they
problem.
also-
is
they-
wash your hands before you touch the vagina.
Like, seriously, he's like, I'm good. I just ate a sandwich.
No.
He had a cigarette in his mouth. And he's like, all right, go ahead. Push.
Turn the baby.
But that's the idea. Is that
True.
there were ways to handle that we've done for centuries.
No,
humans, and I say humans.
Man has been doing it for centuries, and he introduced using this completely new thing, and it was a whole fucking propaganda campaign.
Yeah,
massive propaganda campaign.
And by this time, he already owns a newspaper.
Yeah, it was.
He owned a couple newspaper chains.
Okay.
And not all of them, but there were a few that were under the thing. And then later on,
So he controls the message. He controls the.
No, but he was
a bit.
no,
But later on, the Rockefeller Foundation owned some media channels.
No, but see, when he was doing this, it was all within the American Medical Association.
So
he was literally, in essence, paying them.
He actually helped start it.
Yeah, and they were pumping at this thing. There were literally commercials. There was fucking all these things. Oh, well, you need to be doing this. You need to put some oil in your fucking body. Trust me, this is going to be the good thing.
Yeah.
And then if you look just via timeline, after this happens, after this goes into place, all in terms of what was happening to the human race, in terms of the medical problems, just exponentially got worse. More and more shit. More and more shit. Over and over and over again. And even if you look at the development of, as at least nowadays, as medicine develops more, there becomes more and more issues to then develop more and more shit, to develop more and more issues, to develop more and more shit. It's it's constant. Remember there was a fucking bird flu.
For profits is what you're saying.
It's for it's bird flu happens. Everyone's like, oh, what the fuck is this shit? Ah! There was mad cow disease. Ah!
Swine flu.
Yeah, swine flu. It just keeps going forever and ever and ever.
But I don't know if we can say that all that stuff is because of that. Do you know what I mean?
But
to put it as the underlying source.
No, that's not what
I'm
saying.
I'm not saying it's because of John D. Rockefeller. I'm just saying it's because if you look statistically, as the medical, it's the same concept as we have a military industrial complex, right? Okay. So we're constantly cranking up the budget and all this shit, and so we have a military industrial complex that benefits off of a war. Mm-hmm. So we, as you can see in present day, what's happening right now, Joe Biden gives $7 billion to Iran. Iran then funds Hamas, which then attacks Israel. And then we come out, we're like, hey, we're standing with Israel. And then now we have our naval fleets moving into position to go into war. And our defense budget is what, $700 billion a year? We have an we have a military industrial complex that benefits off of war. They benefit. Yeah. They're winning when it's war. Same thing with our medical industry. Mm-hmm. Our medical industry benefits on pandemics. They benefit on disease. They benefit on new viruses. They benefit. They get more money. They get more and more money the more shit that happens to you. If everyone was healthy, they die. They don't exist. They cease to exist. Yeah. So I'm saying the whole point is I'm not saying John D. Rockefeller made this happen. I'm just saying
but he started it.
The system. He started a system where it's I benefit from you not doing well.
You're talking about putting capitalism in things that shouldn't be capitalistic.
Correct.
Yes.
Exactly.
Maybe our business should be capitalistic.
Yes,
right? You're in a
100%.
marketing and you're a thing, and maybe that should be a capitalistic field.
Healthcare shouldn't be.
But maybe,
healthcare shouldn't be.
Taking care of the 4-year-old girl who is sick shouldn't be capitalistic.
No, you shouldn't. You shouldn't be incentivized on a child being sick.
Yeah.
Why are you incentivized on that? You're actually incentivized. I will pay you more money when more kids are sick.
Hey, you know what? I'm down. I agree with you.
It's bullshit.
I actually agree with you.
Isn't it? It's fucking.
I actually fully agree with you.
We got that on video.
I actually agree with you on that. I do agree with you.
Yeah. So as I was saying, the system itself is it's fucked. Why should they be benefiting on that? Yeah. It should be. Isn't it about preventing that? Yeah. Stopping that from happening? The fuck?
But what we would have to do is delineate that in some sort of governmental way.
Yeah, but the government is the most untrustworthy organization on the planet. Like, literally the most untrustworthy.
How do we?
You don't, because they don't give a fuck.
Right? Everybody that ends up in, well, we're talking about the medical right now, but like the FDA,
Oh, they're all crims?
Yes.
Like, they're all fucking...
Yeah.
They all work for one of these big pharma companies, and they got placed there, and it's just all one big fucking
Maybe I'll move to Canada, maybe.
I mean, a conspiracy, you know how much Fauci made? You know how much money he makes?
Oh, Fauci? Yeah.
I have no idea.
You know Fauci was the highest paid medical person on Earth?
Really?
Oh, yeah.
What's the number?
I don't know the exact number, but it was like, do you know how much money he gets from royalties?
Royalties from what?
From all of his
books?
Patents.
Oh, patents.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God.
Really?
Dude,
oh, I'd have to look into that.
Crazy money.
I'd have to look into that.
Could be another episode right there.
Crazy money. I'm telling you,
of that one.
insane money.
Really?
It's absurd. It's actually absurd. It's wild.
Really?
Look it up.
It's criminal.
It's criminal. It's actually criminal. Like, look it up. It's wild.
Wow.
It is actually wild.
Okay.
Well, next.
Well, no.
Back to the Rockefellers.
So back on the thing and how it happened. And so
sorry,
what is it? What is a petrochemical, right? And so that was what is it like, right? And so in the simplest of terms, petrochemicals are any substance or product that originates from natural gas or petroleum.
Exactly.
Right? Petrochemicals consist of oils such as mineral oil, and it's used normally in Vaseline, lip balm, lip products, creams, shampoos,
skincare, all kinds of...
when you clean your house,
cleaning products,
the spray
100%.
bottles, all that stuff. And some of them could be dangerous.
Of course, a lot of them have been known to be carcinogenic, leading to cancer and all these things. And it's also, especially with skincare products, petroleum-based products actually block your pores, prevents your body from actually absorbing oxygen. It's a whole thing.
Yeah. That's right. So, but what's interesting is at this time there was new breakthrough studies on vitamins. Vitamin A, vitamin D, vitamin C, D3, B1, B2. That was happening where we were actually advancing our studies on natural things that our body needed.
Like vitamins being a natural pathway.
That's right. Yeah. But that was not that did not assist in any way the further production.
The Rockefellers aren't selling vitamin B1.
That's right.
Well, that's the idea is okay, if somebody took more vitamin C, would they need petroleum products?
Yeah,
of course not.
No.
That's the thing is like...
Or whatever other vitamin, right?
Yeah, like whether or not... I'm just using vitamin C as
I
an
fully
example.
believe like...
Because they're going to nail you on that one. Social media.
But see,
Vitamin C doesn't do that,
Just
Eric.
a bunch of oranges.
No, see, I fully believe, like, obviously, like, before we had modern medicine, like, don't get me wrong, I think modern medicine is amazing. I think it's fucking unbelievable what we can do in terms of surgeries and this stuff. It's spectacular.
It's incredible.
It's actually incredible. It's actually amazing. Arthroscopic surgery, it's like, are you kidding me? It's fucking unbelievable. Yeah. But in terms of general healthcare, just baseline general healthcare, I feel like, 10,000 years ago, we didn't have this many problems.
Yeah.
Because people were just like naturally getting the basic nutrients, the basic building blocks of life from their diets, and like in the sun was giving them vitamin D, and they were like, oh shit, and they were fine. Right. And there wasn't all these problems. But now we have technology, we have constantly being irradiated by our fucking TVs and our phones and our
diet.
shit. Like,
I mean, fucking 10,000 years ago,
McDonald's,
we didn't have no Oreos.
I know, right?
Yeah, we're much fatter now.
Yeah, it wasn't just like a straight sugar diet.
Yeah, seriously.
But, and to your point, right, like, I mean, each of us have our own stories, I'm sure, but I have a very, 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 very close family member, and, she had ovarian cancer.
Yeah.
And modern medicine saved her life.
Of course.
And she would not be here.
I have the same thing.
If that was not the case.
I have the same
So I don't
thing.
want us to be all willy-nilly and, it doesn't help, and we are all for...
Dude. I have the same thing.
Yes.
Very close. I'm not going to name this, but very close. I had breast cancer.
That's right.
And it was they're here, and they've been cancer free for 5 years.
That's right.
So like
That's right.
That's
we're on board.
I wanted to preface it with modern medicine's amazing.
Yes,
it's
amazing.
Incredible. It's
yes,
incredible. That's why I said for general health.
Yes.
Just a baseline general health.
Yes.
I feel like we had it better back in the day. In terms of advanced medical situations, we're clearly superior nowadays.
Yeah.
Clearly superior. 100% superior.
I'm always of the frame of if something's wrong, go medically check.
Yeah, go to the doctor.
First.
Go to the doctor.
And then work on
solutions after.
On the natural?
Yes.
Or what?
Yeah, exactly. Right? So, because there's so much advancement and so much
for sure.
progress that is
definitely on the same page.
So anyway, so the idea though here was that vitamins were then being created and the research was being done, and then supposedly the Rockefeller family had research done and they put together a study, the Rockefeller Foundation, along with the Carnegie Foundation, which is the other rich family of the time. They put together something called they funded something called the Flexner Report.
Yeah, they funded it. They funded the report. Weird.
The Flexner Report was 1910, and it was authorized by a man named Abraham Flexner. Flexner was commissioned by the Council on Medical Education.
The Council.
And that was created by the American Medical Association. And the intentions of this report were to help evaluate and potentially restructure the entirety of the medical education that was being distributed into the United States.
Yeah.
Right? During this time, therapies such as homeopathy, herbal medicine, essential oils, chiropractic was in this. This was commonplace. And the 1910 Flexner Report concluded that these natural healing modalities were quackery.
Yeah, see, that's what it separated between. That's when the delineation between Eastern and Western medicine.
That's right. Correct.
It became Western medicine. But see, that's my thing is, I'm sorry, they've been killing the game with Eastern medicine for 5,000 years, bro. Like, I don't know, the motherfuckers are surviving. They weren't.
I mean, I go to a chiropractor.
Okay, fine, but what
but
about,
that counts. That counts. That's in their same category.
I guess I'm kind of like, we all go to the chiropractor.
I know, but nowadays it's common, right? Yeah. Okay,
well, it was common back then. They just
but then they nixed it out for like 70 years.
That's true. Yeah. No, I was just wondering if you ever taken that.
What other
those little fucking homeopathic little balls or whatever they sell.
I gave them to my kid.
Yeah,
for a teeth.
You never taken that?
Little homeopathic little thingies.
They're like little homeopathic medicine that they're made into like these little sugar balls.
Yeah, and you just chew them. Of the medicine.
Of the medicine, yeah.
medicine.
Well, it depends what it is.
Shit,
depends what's wrong with you. It's not like one
or
thing.
Shit, I don't know. Like it's like herbs and shit.
Eric's already calling it quackery. He's like, I don't take that quackery.
Milk of the poppy.
I saw it. Like Leo did a movie about it. It was,
opium.
What are they called? The Quaaludes.
Quaaludes. I feel so much better. I can't move my body.
It's a dud.
I know. He's like, get the lubes. I won't die sober.
But here's what's interesting. So the report concluded also that there were too many medical schools and too many doctors in America.
Like too many cooks in the kitchen. Like too many theories.
They said too many. And
we know better than you. There's too many.
This became the foundation of what was the standardization of medical education. And this became the American Medical Association. And it stated that the AMA would be the only entity that could approve medical licenses in America. So this began when you had to be licensed as a doctor,
right,
to become in America.
I mean, it's
you
weird.
can just pull up, like you said. I'm here. I promise. I know how to do this.
Yeah. I'm from Colombia and I did dentistry.
And it's weird though, because anytime you have any sort of centralized body that has singular power over a thing,
it's scary.
It's scary because obviously the idea of it is great.
Yeah,
hey, make sure they're legit.
I don't totally disagree with them.
Like the idea is great,
right?
Like the idea of it is actually smart.
When it's funded by this guy that has an interest in pushing a certain
okay, let me ask you a question.
My thing is like the FDA,
that's when it's fucking.
The FDA has approved like McDonald's sandwiches, which you can like. Literally, they can survive like 1,000 years in a nuclear holocaust. Yeah. So I'm like, are they really right? I don't know.
I had a root canal a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
It's not,
Sounds like
not,
shit.
not very soon. Yeah. Horrible. It was the worst.
it's the
One of the
worst.
worst. Yeah.
Okay, I've had that.
Like my soul was inverting. It was so much pain that I lost my mind. Yeah, I lost my mind for like 30 minutes. You know, no big deal.
Give you any shit for the pain?
Well, they did, but it was
It didn't work. It didn't work.
It was. I've never.
They gave him a
had,
couple of little homeopathic shit.
Yeah.
Chew on the sugar cube.
So I go
It's like
in.
a salt cube.
I go in. No, I go in and I do the whole thing, and then they drill and la la la. That's the end of it.
Mm-hmm.
Never did I once go, hey, let me see your certificate.
Yeah, let me see your proof that you're certified.
So the point of that story is that we trust that these people are
qualified. Yeah.
So just imagine 100 years ago,
There's like,
and it could have been Sean.
like, hey,
Hey, $1,000.
sit down.
You know what I mean?
I'm like, chew on the sassafras root.
Yeah.
And he gets a fucking pick.
And you're like, oh,
I'm just saying.
I'm like, oh shit, it's the wrong tooth.
I'm just saying it's not. It's not like the worst idea.
No, that's what I'm saying.
No, it's not the worst idea.
No,
This is what I'm saying. It's like, who's it
Yeah.
funded by? What's his special interest in it?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. The concept of it's actually right. It's just when you get into a point where it's, hey, who's paying your paychecks? And you're, well, I want to keep getting paid, so I'll just say yes to this one thing. And then once you say yes to one thing, you start saying yes to everything. And then, hey, you know, I got videos of you cheating. Approved. Everything's approved. You know what I'm
Epstein
saying?
style.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, so here's the whole idea is that then these became funded by the Rockefeller Foundation and the Carnegie Foundations as well to no longer have plant-based scenarios and medicine, et cetera, and just do petroleum.
Yep, because petroleum is really good for your body. Because petroleum, your body really just absorbs petroleum and takes it in like real
so
good.
obviously, I mean, obviously they're making money off.
No, so that's my point. It's like
this. But
even
but
if
what's crazy is you're 90 years old. He's 90 years old by this time. Do you just always want your shit to keep going?
I guess so when you're killing it like that, you're like, fuck yeah.
It's in him. It's in
When
his,
I'm
it's in
90,
his fucking
I'm not gonna
blood. This
care.
ambitious, this is
I
ambition,
don't get
this
it.
control. It's in him, you know?
My thing is like, how did anyone believe that petroleum is actually good for your body? Like, how do they? Oh hell yeah, the black gold. Oh my god, if I drink it, I'm gonna feel great. I don't know. Whoever thought that was like a good thing?
Yeah. What's
'Cause
interesting?
It's not.
What's interesting too is in 1913 he was a major benefactor in funding something called the American Cancer Society.
Oh great. Yeah, because petroleum is probably causing it. Honestly, I'm not even gonna lie.
I don't know if you know
That's a
this,
good
but
point.
under federal law now, it's illegal to utilize any other modality other than chemo, radiation, or surgery in the treatment of cancer.
See, that's what I don't understand.
Today.
It's illegal. It's
Against the
illegal.
law.
No, it's illegal in the U.S.
In the U.S.
I didn't know that.
If you want to,
Yeah.
if you want to go, if you have to literally go to,
That's why people go to like
they go to like Budapest.
they
like
go to
things
Budapest
like
and
that.
go
or
all
whatever.
across, yeah.
But see, that's the thing is, they literally people have been arrested, actually arrested in the United States for curing cancer, not using these ways. And so that's one.
That's fucking bullshit.
See,
Do you know what the average cost is for a major cancer?
probably like
treatment?
probably $200,000 to $400,000.
150 grand is the minimum.
Yeah, that's something $200,000 to $400,000 easy.
Jeez.
See, that's why you
I don't even
know.
make that in fucking.
See, that's why you know it. That's why you know it's wrong, because it's illegal.
It's so money related.
It's illegal for you to try to do it another way. Illegal.
Yeah.
Why is it illegal?
Back to the monopoly.
Like, why is it not your choice?
like
You're like,
that.
hey, it's
I
my
don't
body.
like that,
Like, why
yeah.
can't I eat fucking, grapes and fucking mustard greens and like try to fucking cure my fucking cancer? Like, it should be your right.
And sugar
You
cubes.
know, I'm not saying it's gonna work. I'm just saying, why can't you just do whatever you want?
So you're of the belief that you should be able to go out the way you want to go out.
It's your body. Why? How can they control how
But
you
know
try
it-
to
but-
treat yourself? No,
That's-
when it's your life and it's your body, like, how can someone tell you how you want to treat it?
Yeah.
I'm not saying it'll work. I'm not advocating anything will work. I'm not saying.
Well, the way they
I'm
get
not
away
saying
with
you-
it is they're not telling you, they're telling them. They can't practice this unless they have a license from this AMA.
AMA.
Right?
No, but my thing is, I understand that. Imagine if I have, stage 4 pancreatic cancer, which is almost incurable. Why would I want to go through chemo and radiation and literally have my body destroyed and I got my immune system destroyed with the hope that maybe it goes away. If I wanted to try something different, why wouldn't I would want to have the right to try whatever I want to try if I'm going to die. I'm considered terminally ill and I'm going to die. Why are you gonna make it? You're gonna make it illegal for me to try to like do some other shit? Like,
well, because nowadays it's fucking even worse than it was back then. Imagine the kind of shit that people would try to be pulling nowadays if there was no license. Like to your point, you're like, oh, I want to do, I'm gonna use heroin to treat this shit. And
I'm not saying.
I'm just saying, like,
using
it could
a legal
be,
substance.
No, I know.
Okay, fine.
It's tricky. It is tricky, isn't it?
It's not tricky, but like I'm just saying it's super legal for you to literally put a substance in your body that absolutely vaporizes everything it touches. Your entire immune system gets destroyed.
Yeah.
You know, chemo kills everything.
I know.
I hope you know that. Chemo kills all cells.
Yeah.
It's not like it only kills the bad cells. It kills all cells.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'll kill everything and hopefully you can make it through. That's legal. It's super legal to kill all cells in your body. But it's illegal to take fucking, flaxseed oil. I'm saying, like, how is that illegal? I don't understand. Like, how is that?
Yeah.
How is this legal? The thing that kills everything, but it's illegal to do anything but that.
Yeah.
Do you see how that's a little, fucked up? It's a little weird. It's a little weird.
Yeah. It's fucked up.
Like, how it's a little weird to me. If chemo, like, wasn't
more
like
than
super
weird. It's
invasive,
weird.
What I don't like is how much money is behind it.
So much money.
Right.
So fucking much
right?
money.
Like I get trying to be a good dude, and you have all the money to do it, and you want to go, okay, let's do research for cancer. I mean, let's just say Michael J. Fox was a billionaire. Obviously, he would leave all his money towards research for
Parkinson's,
yeah.
You know what I mean? And that makes sense.
Yeah, because he's got it.
Yeah, and that makes sense, and he wants to help it,
Did Rockefeller have cancer?
No, but that's the problem. That's what I'm saying is he just left it to a vagary.
Yeah, vagary, like his trust.
Of a foundation that then is run by
whatever
his
you
family.
want. Yeah, do whatever you want.
For the rest of time. And here's some other weird statistics about that, right? So he only had $23 million at his death.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yet there's 174 people that are heirs to his fortune.
His 23 million? It's like $6,500 each.
174 people.
Wow.
Are the quote unquote, you could consider them heirs to the
throne.
Fortune.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of money behind it. It's a
There's
lot
so
of
much money. There's so much manipulation. There's so much like.
I know. And nowadays, it's very relevant about how many people are on drugs. And I'm not trying to say, hey, you shouldn't be on whatever a doctor is recommending to you.
Of course.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, obviously, any logical person can tell you that people as a whole are on more medication than they were a long time ago.
Of course. There's statistics on it. Yeah.
It's pretty basic.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, 70%, this is a very gross stat. 70% of grown adults are on some sort of medication.
The Hilton sale is on. For 10 days only, you can save up to 20% on stays this fall and beyond. Don't wait. The sale ends September 29th. Book your stay and save at Hilton.com. Terms apply. Hilton for the stay.
Mint is still $15 a month for premium wireless. And if you haven't made the switch yet, here are 15 reasons why you should. 1, it's $15 a month. 2, seriously, it's $15 a month. 3, no big contrast. 4, I use it. 5, my mom uses it. Are you playing me off? That's what's happening, right? Okay, give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, $15 per month equivalent required. New customer offer first 3 months only. Then full price plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. See mintmobile.com.
Yeah.
If the medication you're taking gives you more symptoms than you have for taking the medication, why are you taking Why are you taking the medication?
In the U.S., by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
other countries it's not.
No, it's not.
It's not
100%
like
no. But literally, if you look at any commercial, you're watching TV and you get the commercial, and there's 18 different side effects to your medication, but you're taking the medication for one thing, but you're getting 10 other things because of taking this medication.
Yeah.
How is this beneficial to your life?
Yeah. That's why I'm saying.
But then you have to take another medication to handle those symptoms.
Like I said, I'm not like an anti-medication person.
I'm not.
I'm really
I'm
not.
taking.
I'm not.
I take Zyrtec. It's great for my allergies. It's fucking awesome.
I love it. I'm
Like,
just saying, statistically, I think maybe we're getting a little out of hand.
It's a little much. It's a little much.
Getting a little bit much. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I think everyone can understand. Okay, like how much?
Which behind that is profits is what we're talking about.
There you go. Yeah.
The pharmaceutical companies make literally trillions of dollars.
Yeah.
Trillions.
Yeah.
Right.
And you know what? You know
who's
what's funny?
behind them? And the FDA is the AMA. Back to what we're.
That's right.
But
the thing that's interesting, the situation, like the machine keeps going, and then every like 15, 20 years, oh well, now there's a big suit and lawsuit, and people are suing people because and now everyone's dying of from this shit, and then it happens, it goes, and it's like, oh, 20 years later, oh, well, we were wrong on this one again. And then there's a big lawsuit. And then 20 years later, oh, whoopsie daisy, big lawsuit. And then everyone's still, oh, we're still taking it. We'll still take the medicine. No one questions it. It's totally normal to have a giant lawsuit against a pharmaceutical company because they were taking shit that's now ruined their lives. But the next thing's super legit.
Trust
like,
me.
you know, and there's always like the happy commercial, and they're at dinner, and they're like, "Yeah, I'm having a fucking great time now. I'm playing football with my son. I love my life. I'm at a swim meet." And the commercial is so fucking weird.
Yeah,
like, I hate it.
It's pretty crazy. I mean, we keep saying that we're not. This is not
medical advice. Last episode, I said this is not financial advice. This one, I'm going to say this is not medical advice, guys.
All I'm trying to say, I mean, this is my opinion.
I go to the doctor. I go to the doctor all the time. I do.
Yeah.
I hardly ever go
to the doctors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually use a lot of
honestly, I don't
natural
I do chiropractor.
Dude, I do chiropractor. I take so many vitamins. I take hella.
Yeah.
I'm never sick because I take hella vitamins. I just take vitamins all fucking day.
Yeah.
Never sick.
Miller Lite helps me out.
Dude, little tequila, fucking knock that cold out.
Dude, you kidding me? Like God, like fucking the Anheuser Busch has kept me off the sick bay.
We're just kidding. It's a joke.
You like that Bud Light?
You see that right there? Not Anheuser.
Well, I mean, here's the true question. Because here's the thing. I feel like Rockefeller did some good things. Here's what's crazy, right? And because we moved past when John D died.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then now it's like the next generation.
Yeah, and this is his kids and the Rockefeller Foundation, and then this is World War II.
Ooh, shit.
Right? So in 1939, a drug test alliance was formed by the Rockefeller Empire and a German company called IG Farben.
Wait. German company, and this is World War II?
In 1939.
Oh, okay. So it's just before. Okay.
Right?
Wow.
Yeah.
Sketch.
So after the war.
So then 1945.
Yes. Yeah. After the war, IG Farben was dismantled as a German company and then turned into multiple companies.
Wow, so it's like all the biggest companies.
Yes, and so this was the original pharmaceutical company in Germany, IG Farben, which is also known as Bayer.
Holy shit.
Right? Germany fucked up and they tried to take over the world. Tons of petrochemical items.
Petrol, baby.
Yeah. But, I mean, this is the branch of all those things. And this is why you hear all those stories of Nazi...
Operation Toothpick.
Yeah,
and all
you
that
hear all
bullshit.
these stories of people who have Nazi history.
Oh, of course.
And Nazi ties. And
I think that's probably a whole nother podcast.
I
Because
know.
like, there's so many. There's so many. I actually saw this recent reel. And apparently there was, in Canada, they gave this dude an award, and it was this whole fucking thing, and he was helping Ukrainian guys, but it turns out this guy was a fucking SS fucking captain. He was doing war crimes in Poland, and now Poland is trying to extradite this guy.
I believe it. There was a
They're
lot.
like, fuck this guy.
There's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a crazy number of Nazi supporters who left Germany.
Yeah, they try to take the easy way out. It's like, imagine you take like a plea deal. Like,
Yeah,
let's say
there
you're
you
in
go.
part of a crime and you know something.
There
You
you
take
go.
a plea deal. And you're like, hey, I'll tell you what I need. But there's like all these Nazi scientists. So I know I'm really smart. Look, I'll fucking tell you. I'll tell you what you
Really
need.
smart.
Like, I'll tell you what you need, but I'll work for you. And the government's like, oh, this sounds good. This is sexy. This is a sexy deal.
going forward from there, it became whether or not Rockefellers and J.P. Morgan Chase, they all were tied into these pharmaceutical companies going forward.
Oh, of course. And then they start pushing the AMA shit, and they're like, hey, Bayer and Bristol Myers Squibb and those other companies are like, hey, guess what? We'll supply you with the raw materials to make your shit as long as we make this particular type of medicine only the thing that works.
Right.
So everyone wins. Like we win, you win, and the public loses.
And then the end, or I don't want to say the end, but then the next leg of this marathon was the establishment of the American Psychiatric Association and the DSM.
Yeah.
So JP Morgan Chase tied in with that, and then here we are in present day. And so it's like a whole spider web of history. I don't know if it's just it's your great grandfather's thing, and then that's how you are here. I don't know.
I personally think the American Psychiatric Association and all that, I think that's potentially the worst, because that is the only thing, at least from the medical side, they have proven results. And even
of the AMA,
but in terms of on the psychiatric side, there's actually no real proven results, and it's all like a kind of a guessing game, and a smorgasbord of like, hopefully this works, hopefully that works, and it's not a really defined science, and no one really knows.
Yeah,
but they keep pushing shit, trying to figure it out. You take a 6th grade science class, and you're like, we're going to give you like unlimited power, but keep figuring shit out. And they're like, okay.
What's crazy is
they keep like trying to like figure shit out, but like nothing ever really works. Like, really?
What's crazy is that it went from the beginning, and then it went, this is quackery, which is like homeopathic, and then it went to the science,
and they're like,
and then at the end of it, it went
it's like
to
quackery.
and it went back in. It's like
back into quackery,
full circle of weird.
No, but the thing
untested
it's
things.
It's actually a testament to their PR kind of end. It's the fact that the PR, especially on the Psychiatric Association side, is so good that you are willing and able, and you pay to get something that literally doesn't give you proven results at all. And you're paying for it. You're paying
like some it does, but some it doesn't.
No, so you're paying for it.
It's like a high,
and then you're getting the thing that sucks about it is, and I mentioned earlier, because you'll see it on the commercials, and that's the one thing. The fact that people aren't pissed off about it is weird, because like you watch the commercial, and the side effects are you're feeling bad, you're feeling down. Well, take Prolaxia, and then side effects are depression, death, and all this. I'm like, but you're taking this to cure depression. But the side effect of so you're taking something to cure depression, but the side effect of the thing you're taking to cure depression is depression.
Right.
And I'm like, how is that? How does that compute?
Side effects may include anal blades with razor blades that may cut your anus to bleed out and die.
And then
and how can you not be more depressed with anal bleeding than you are with your girlfriend broke up with you?
But at the end, they're like, and death. And then they're like, and death. And I'm wait, but I just don't understand. Like, wait, I'm taking this to be less depressed, but I will get depressed by taking this. And people are, I think I'll pay for it.
It does seem like...
I'll pay for it right now.
It does seem you kind of they're just guessing.
It's a guess. Dude, it's like...
this helped 1 in 16 people. All right, well... Maybe.
Like 17% of people felt slightly better after taking this. This is not a good enough percentage for me to feel good.
Yeah, we did too.
I know it's worth like I just had a better day on Tuesday, and like I felt better. And then sweet.
Yeah.
All right.
This is why people have wine at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Like wine works just
the White
good.
Claws. I felt way better after like 17 of them. Like holy shit.
It does seem wild. It doesn't seem like the original intention, which was a systematic approach to medicine,
making it legit and
that's
helping
them
help. Yeah. So that's why I feel like anytime extraordinary amount of money is involved, it's always gonna get fucking weird, and that's why the government got fucking weird. There's an exorbitant amount of money involved, and shit got fucking weird. Yeah. And then now you get these associations. There's all this money being thrown around, all this influence, trying to standardize things, and it just got fucking weird. Right. It got super weird.
Yeah.
And now we're trapped in it. We're trapped in the weirdness. We can't fucking get out. There's too much money at stake. Yeah. There's way too much.
Well, so where do you find yourself with? I mean, first and foremost, John D. Rockefeller. We'll take out the other Rockefeller lineage later, but John D.
I feel like John D. was a ruthless businessman, and I don't actually fault him for that. Like I don't think he's wrong for doing what he did in terms of business ventures, because why wouldn't you? If I was him, I probably would have done the same thing.
Right. Or like power to him, I guess.
No, power to him for being a very shrewd and diligent businessman.
Right.
But I feel like in his later years, on the end, he was like, okay, I'm going to start trying to influence things on a much more broader scale. I'm going to try to influence education. I'm going to try to influence medicine. I'm going to try to influence politics.
And he did all this at like 70.
No, exactly.
This was not.
No, it wasn't. He was 25. He's like, yeah. And he was like, at 25, he was, I want to make as much money as fucking possible.
Right.
I'm going to make all the money.
Right.
And then I think he got bored. And he was, I need a bigger play other than making money.
Yeah.
And so I feel like he started to try to influence all these other sectors. And I feel like at that point he was, oh shit, I can have a much bigger influence on this planet than I anticipated. So he's, okay, I think I'm going to try to go for it all. Yeah. I made a sweet life and I crushed it. He's like, but I think I can actually mold this into my own thing. Like, I can mold this earth into what I think it should be.
Yeah. Isn't it weird that you would want to do that after you're gone?
Dude, it's so weird.
Do you know what I mean? Like, because obviously none of that is going to happen when he's
and it's like you
in
have
his life.
Yeah, it's like, why do you even give a shit?
Yeah, I'm 84, and none of this is going to happen until...
Dude, you know what my plan is? Like, I'm going to fucking be like rich as shit. Jordan will never know. And then eventually I'm gonna drive my fucking McLaren off a mountain, and then she's gonna magically have all this money. What the fuck happened? I'm gonna be like, I love you, baby. Like, gotcha.
I know. Isn't that the crazy part?
It's so weird. He's like I want 200 years after my death, I want to be running shit.
All right, so Jorge, where are you at on Rockefeller?
All right, so here's what I think.
Yeah,
it's actually not that much of a conspiracy behind this guy.
It's pretty straightforward.
It's pretty straightforward.
He's
Like
a piece of shit.
He's a piece of shit. He's a motherfucker. He was so ruthless. I didn't give a shit about anything over profits, anything over making money and controlling and whatever. He didn't care about his workers. He didn't care anything, right, except for just profits. And so I think just that obviously gave him a lot more power. And towards the end, right, when he was forced to break up and do all these things, that's when he started, what else can I take control of? And that's when, we were just talking about the whole medical situation, other industries, banking. I don't know. I mean, there's not like that much of a conspiracy because this is all very actually well documented,
But do you think he manipulated the medical industry to where
I think
where
it was
we're
more
today? And
I think it was more his kids and him
the
because of
foundation.
him the foundation, the kids. I think that it was like Sean was saying, it was very much to make them even more more money. It's crazy,
so much money and forever and the perpetuity.
But then it just morphed into its own fucking animal, the AMA and the FDA and all this shit. And then when there's fucking money involved, that's like when the wrong decisions get made.
Right. Especially the ones that didn't make it in the first place. Meaning the kids.
Oh, yeah.
No offense to the kids, eh? But, you go down generations, and then they were just given $100 million. And they go,
surprise.
How do we keep it?
Yeah, how do I make more? How do we perpetuate this $100 million?
Yeah, so there you go. I mean...
All right.
I mean, I give him props for sure.
For being a businessman.
Give him props.
Well, I don't condone. I don't like the way he did it because you can be a capitalist and you don't have to be
piece of shit.
fucking piece of shit, ruthless motherfucker. Like,
I mean, you could be right? You could be ruthless.
Well,
but
yeah,
not
okay, fine. You could be ruthless, but
No, but you'd be ruthless in business, but not in like human.
That's right.
Human ethics. Like,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
This is our 50th episode.
Oh, what? Yeah, fucking hell yeah.
You know, we didn't even bring that up, but this
Oh
is
my
our
God, big 50.
This is our 50th episode, and I still just don't understand the desire or
to like rule it all. I don't know.
Yeah,
like,
no, after you're gone.
I know, it's like you're dead.
Like,
no. I feel like there was a lot of weird importance on
that,
you know, like
of keeping it going.
the bloodline, like,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
back in the ancient days, like the kings and like
Game
oh,
of Thrones,
the fucking bloodline.
Yes.
Like, but who like it doesn't. Who gives a shit?
Honestly, my credit cards are wiped.
I know. I'm like
done.
Well, now it's like your kids get them. I'm like, I'm sorry. Like fucking whoopsies.
But you're not even gonna be there to notice.
I know. It sucks for you.
I know.
I also had
just
credit
find
card
it-
debt.
I just find it wild. I mean, I understand leaving your family to be okay.
To be set up.
Yeah.
I mean, he was alwaady the richest guy on the earth.
There's no interest in going, this is what my legacy will be 100 years from now.
take over the earth.
I know. It just seems wild.
But it's also my thing that I thought was weird is why did he need to push profits that much? You were already so killing it
To where you already gave it away.
I know. So why did you need to manipulate medicine to be petroleum only?
I know.
He's you know what? I can make.
I'm gonna keep
I can
going.
make a little bit more. Like it's like
Nobody
I'll
already
never
gave it away. We already established that in the 20s. He gave away $250 million. I don't even understand.
It doesn't make any sense. But he's like, no.
Disney's Lilo & Stitch has finally landed on Disney+. Now you can watch the global phenomenon at home with your Ohana.
Be good for 1 second.
Lilo & Stitch is verified hot on Rotten Tomatoes with an audience score of 93%.
Perfect.
Stitch is also cute and fluffy.
Disney's Lilo & Stitch, rated PG, now streaming on Disney+. And right now, you can get Disney+, Hulu, and all of ESPN with an incredible limited-time offer. Terms apply.
This episode is brought to you by FXX and Hulu. An all-new season of Futurama is back, blending heartfelt moments with razor-sharp humor while accidentally saving the day. The Planet Express crew is back, defying gravity and common sense. From the creator of The Simpsons comes 10 new episodes where the romance is hotter, the threats are bigger, and the action hits harder. Don't miss the all-new season of Futurama. Watch it Mondays on FXX or stream it on Hulu.
I'll make it back. I'll make it back immediately.
No. It is wild. I would go with. I'm kind of on board with Jorge. The concept that I don't think he was that bad, but I do believe that his foundation that he left.
Oh yeah, it was weird.
Yeah, and he leaves $250 million to this foundation. And the foundation, they're all. I mean, maybe the daughter was wanting to do good. You know, who led it? Babs, or
Babs,
whatever her name
Babs,
is. Yeah.
Abigail, yeah.
Yeah, and she wanted to do good, maybe. But then the others were like, okay, well, obviously we need to keep paying this forward.
And they're well, he gave away his money. We need to make this money back.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're gonna get
so,
paid.
So then they started doing some nefarious actions, especially during the war with IG Farben and Bayer and that sort of thing. And that's when they transgressed into the darkness. I guess
the only way, I'm tracking, but the way I defer is like I think that John D was. I do think he was the architect. I think this was his
because he left. Maybe he sat them down in his study with a pipe and with the mahogany tables
and
he's
so
the
old.
leather.
He's barely moving. He's like
and the leather and the fireplace and the leather
and
chairs.
it's like servants coming in with like whiskeys and shit.
No, brandy.
Oh, brandy. like aperitifs.
Yes.
Like fucking listen, children. I know 7 of your brothers died in childbirth, but listen to me.
Did he have the accent?
Listen to me. This planet is ours.
Rockefeller will be known for the ages.
And I feel like J.D. Rockefeller is like the personification of Darth Vader.
Yeah, the evil.
I know he's
darkness.
he's like the emperor.
That's what's crazy is
unlimited power.
That's what's wild though is that in all of this, I did a couple audiobooks and podcasts and stuff like that, and not a lot of people had anything bad to say about him.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Other than he was so motivated, and like he worked so hard.
It's it's like an interview when they're like, "What's your biggest weakness?" You're like, "I'm too committed."
And you're like, "Yeah, that's bullshit."
You're like, "Okay, I get it,"
Yeah,
but like, what's your
bullshit.
actual weakness? I care too much about my life. They're like, "Fucking come on!" Like, what's a real weakness?
So basically, there's nobody who really got to him.
Well, obviously, I mean,
other than his family.
Anyone who's writing about him is probably on the take. Like, they probably got a little taste.
Yeah.
John G. Rockefeller. I mean, the most upstanding white male in the history of America.
Of all time.
Yeah. Like, he didn't try to manipulate.
He lived till he was 98.
He didn't try to manipulate the markets and fucking have completely control an entire industry.
Yeah.
Of course not.
Yeah.
No, he was a good
Meanwhile,
guy.
his peak wealth was during the greatest depression that America has ever experienced.
And obviously, he got into bed with J.P. Morgan, who J.P. Morgan is one of the man who single-handedly orchestrated the downfall of America with the Great Depression.
Yeah.
No, that's how they created a centralized banking system. You actually destroy the small banks, everyone loses their money, and they're like, oh well, the only solution is to have a central banking system, and that's a whole other thing. The whole other thing is, like,
I know one of our next episodes is going to be the Fed.
It needs to be, because that's when the whole five family things come into place, and the whole creation of the Fed was an actual slight against the American public, and they fucked us. They fucked us so hard. They fucked us fucking in the butt, like in the butt.
I didn't know you were going with that.
I'm sorry. I don't know what else to say, but like, if you know anything about that, we got screwed.
Yeah,
we got screwed.
Yeah.
And now we're slaves to the Fed. We're obviously not because of us, but we're $20 trillion in debt to the Fed.
Right.
And our politicians are looking out for us, but meanwhile we have to take more debt out to the Fed because every year the government's gonna fucking shut down because they can't afford their budgets because they're spending too much money, and all the politicians are getting paid $200,000 a year, but they're all worth $50 million or $100 million, and they're all making these massive fucking stock plays, and yet they're looking out for you. We got your best interest in mind, and meanwhile we're paying more taxes, and we're more poor, and we're more fucked, and we're going into wars we don't want to get into. Welcome to America, baby. Woo! Like, the best. Love it. The shit. Oh, keep voting. Fuck. Fucking sucks. Jesus. This is why I have guns and I buy ammo. Fuck. Like, this is a fucking shit show. God damn it. I love you guys.
Good on him, buddy.
Yeah, look.
Hey, I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm not disagreeing with you.
This is weird.
Yeah.
Eric's not disagreeing with
I'm not disagreeing with you.
This is wild.
I'm not disagreeing with you.
Everyone listen up. Listen up right now. Eric's not disagreeing with you.
I'm not disagreeing with you because I subscribed. I did a lot of, when I was, I don't want to say younger, but when I was in my 20s, I loved Thomas Jefferson, and I loved the Constitution, and I loved Declaration of Independence and the early America and that whole thing. And then when I got a little bit older, I got mad. And I got exactly what you're talking about.
How much it changed?
Yeah, and about just, it just didn't feel like the vision. It didn't feel like the vision that was there.
No, because we're not in the same situation. They were in the situation, they were being super oppressed, and they were like, no, never again. It was a situation like never again. Like,
and that's why they wrote it out.
Our kids aren't going to fucking go through what we went through. This was terrible. It was sucked.
Right.
And we want to make our own rules and be free and be happy and be safe.
Right.
And then
so they created something that
200 years later gets all fucked up.
Yeah.
Like,
and they created something that has never been created on Earth.
No.
That's why it was America was so groundbreaking, was because of the Constitution of America and the freedom of everything.
Inalienable rights for fucking humans.
Now, granted, there was a blind spot.
It's still slavery.
There's a blind spot of slavery, but it was the start of putting things right.
No, of course. Like, yeah.
Right?
Like,
and so, but all I'm saying is I agree with you. And so then fast forward, I got mad. And I got mad just like you, which is that things didn't, I don't know. They just I got, at first I was, all of it was fake and it was bullshit.
Yeah.
But then I realized maybe it just turned.
No,
right? Does that make sense? Instead of me thinking the original thing was bullshit, I just realized that the path turned, and that path turned in the early 1900s.
No, the path turned, and then it became like it's a slow erosion. It's a slow erosion of the people's power. Obviously, the whole point of the Constitution is to give the public the power. The people have the power,
right?
And then
So
it's been a
so
slowly
yes.
erode
Yes.
away, and then you
There you go.
believe that you don't actually have power at all,
right?
And you need somebody else to exert the power for you. And then you stop believing that you're in charge. And then because that's literally, it's almost the same situation as it was in England. It's, okay, the king is the power.
Right.
And like the people don't actually have the power. The king tells you what to do, and you're like, okay, cool. So now it's your politicians tell you what to do, and you're like, okay, cool. But we voted for you. Oh, okay. But then you're like, I don't agree with what you're doing. They're like, we'll deal with it. And you're like, but isn't the whole point of the country that we don't have to listen to a centralized power system? Because isn't that what England was? A centralized power system that's give me your tax money, fucking cunts. And like, and you're like, and they're like, whatever, shut up, do what we say. We'll fucking keep taxing you. Taxation without representation.
Right.
But like now what's happening is we're getting taxation with shit representation. And what the fuck?
Tied up representation.
We're getting taxed and then we're sending our money overseas. But meanwhile, 90% of America's struggling. Right. We're like, why are we sending why are we sending the tax money to other motherfuckers?
We have the biggest GDP on earth.
I know. And meanwhile, we're like, this other country needs our money. And we're like, what about us? I need the money, motherfucker. Can I keep my taxes?
Right.
Like, shit, I'd be fucking Gucci if I didn't have to pay tax. Fuck. It's just weird. So now it's like taxation with shit representation, but we're okay with it.
Right. We got complacent.
You guys need to just look at it. Just look.
Yeah.
It's not that hard. Just look. God damn it. All right,
Well, there you go.
I might go into a tangent.
Yeah, well, there we go.
There
There we go. We appreciate you guys. We will catch you guys next time.
Yes, we will see you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for being a part of Patreon.
And hopefully we don't get too dark, but sometimes we need to.
Hey, look it. The dark is always darkest before the dawn. Nighty night.